Alright, hello and welcome back to Fate Grand Order. Tonight we're going to be continuing the tower because I haven't had the time to be working on it, so figure I should focus on it now. Alright, and you'll notice that everyone has been refreshed, so let's see here, what's my cheapest rider? I actually think the cheapest rider who could do this is Bartholomew Roberts, so where is he? Here he is. And some more Bond peeps. I guess I can make some Zerks here in case I need it. In case I need a little more oomph, as they say. Galactic costume contest. Attack and defense. Well, decreasing the defense here might be useful. Just Eric Bloodaxe really needs an animation update. At least Bartholomew Roberts works pretty well. In fact, I'm probably gonna level his skills once I farm some more mats. Since last time I have farmed a couple more characters, but well, that's so much. Simply strength attack. There we go. Since these are all bronze enemies, he should get his bonus here. There we go. Some Zerks, so I can use whatever I want here. So here, Zerks take boosted damage from everything, so what's in... As nice as Nitocris would be, it's not gonna work here. It might be worth it just to get Medusa out of here because she's out of the pool because I need to save up here. I guess I can bring Gareth here as well as, who else? Yeah, I guess it's not like I'm going to be using Ben K anytime soon, right? Not like I'm going to need Ben K anytime soon, I mean. So I guess we'll be figuring this out. No booze. Alright, Ben K can force them all up to him. Medusa's stronger than anyone else here, even with Gareth's Brave Chain available. So let's go with Bellerophon here. Medusa technically got an animation update, but she was one of the first ones that got one, so unfortunately she could really use a second. She doesn't look as bad as some of the other ones, but compared to the newer servants, you can absolutely tell she's her animation's aged. Which is a shame. She was my first rider, and she's Bond 10, as you've noticed, so... Ooh, perfect. Oh, excellent. That's a lot of crits. Dang, why is Medusa a highlight of every game she shows up in? Well, next up. Ryder. Since I kind of have low assassins, I'm gonna try Kiyohime for this one. Alright, I leveled her up a bit to try and help. Should bring some more assassins as well here. Yeah. I still need to do the rank up quest that gives her a third skill, though it's not going to do too much for her, unfortunately. Well, no, it's actually a buff, so it's actually going to do a lot for her. Let's see if I can get more of her command cards here. Oh, perfect. A Brave Chain. Increased defense. Here we are. Transforming Flame Emitting Meditation. Here we go. To my understanding, Kiyohime is... Actually, that almost took him out. Not bad for a 3-star. Ooh, she absolutely would have died if I didn't use her defense up, huh? Might as well try and get everyone's MP up best I can. Kiyohime is a good farmer starting out, but you definitely outgrow her after a bit if you do even a decent amount of summoning. Then again, I can probably only say that because I actually got a decent one. Alright, let's go and do this. Yeah, because I started with Tamacat, I was able to go without Kiyohime for a while, so I'm sure someone who didn't go with Tamacat as their starter 4-star would probably have an easier time figuring out what to do. Oh, yeah, you can tell which of these two got an animation update, huh? I haven't seen... First of all, let's heal everyone here. Use a quick buster. Here we are. I like the name of her NP. All I do is kill. Like she's... I like the name of her NP because it sounds like she's just so done with everything. All I do is kill. Sansin's looks pretty okay as well, but we didn't get a chance to see his. Oh well. Well, I don't remember if I got his last time or not. I don't think so, but at least we got hers. I believe you order from a famous songstress. Alright, so this is a Lancer node. Alright, let's see here. Roma for AoE. And we'll have the 2 soloists. Because this is a multiple of 5, so there's probably going to be 2 waves. Well, actually, I could survive bringing one in the deer mode for the other one. Actually, no. If I'm going to bring someone, it should be someone who isn't leveled. That way, I'm not really missing anything. Yeah, this should good Medusa Lancer, because I don't use her for much of anything. Unfortunately, since I've got a decent supply of... Since some of my few 5-stars are Lancers, I don't need too many of the low-star ones. Romulus was a bit of a weird choice. Romulus, being the founder of Rome, you'd think would be a bit more than a generic 3-star. And technically speaking, star ranking in this game isn't... It's supposed to... It's, how am I supposed to put this? It does... the game tries to insist it means something, but it kind of doesn't, if we're honest. It's whoever they think would sell well if they were limited, or based on what star rank they are. Like, Okita Soji is a fan favorite because the original manga she was part of is really popular, but I'm pretty sure... Here. Excellent. Excellent. Terror MP loss. Might as well do this. Oh, I can give guts to someone. I'll give it to himself since he's the only one who's likely to die from this. Since it's on silver, they'll do a bit more damage, so let's take it out with Kin here. Dang, look how quick her MP charged. Okay, good. It targeted the one that minded the least for having their MP removed. Now granted, there is a better aroma coming. Romulus gets an upgrade later, but it's a completely separate character. Kind of like how there's a Saber Deer mood and a Lancer one. So, not too worried about that at least. Songstress's beautiful voice. Can I get anything out of this? Not ideal. Although... Now what's her overcharge effect? Instant inflict stun. Increased defense of a single enemy during normal attacks. Oh dang, that's a lot of upgrades. What's his deal heavy damage to all enemies, increase attack effects with overcharge for all allies. Alright. This one and Caress of Medusa third. Alright, we get to see all 3 NPs. That's gonna be nice. Not that I expect Caress of Medusa to do too much since she's, you know, not leveled, but... Here we go. She's supposed to be a soloist, but here she's just going to be face carding stuff. Everything, absolutely everything needs my lance. All roads lead to Rome, is what I'm sure he's trying to get at. Caress of Medusa, fingers of iron, whispers. I guess you're all surviving, that makes sense. Now who's got the Brave Chain here? Roma has it. Although I may want to consider doing this. Excellent. Okay, good. Oh wow, that's a nice critical. Aphorism. Oh sure, you're all go ahead and focus on Roma there. Alright. White Cavalry Spear. Increase MP gauge. I definitely need to level her skills. Or maybe, well, I guess it's hard to say. Soloists, I have decent ones who can be a good solo fighters, but I use Sherlock usually when I solo these days, so I guess it's hard to justify raising so many servants, especially with all the limited resources I've got. Yeah, this is fine. I'm gonna go with the Brave Chain here. This should finish your ally by itself. Yeah, see? Dang, all those crits. She really didn't like your ally doing that, huh? Well, that was rather straightforward, I think. Oh, thank you for the follow, Sailor XS. I stream just about anything on this channel, so feel free to stop by anytime something catches your attention. Ah, 45 deliveries. Other customers wait. Next. Destination looks very cold. Saber, huh? I could probably do this. If I'm using Jason, I could probably bring some less than ideal partners. Whose might not be too bad here, then. Alright, here we are. Let's go. NP and skill enhancement. I've been trying to farm everything I possibly can. It's just a bit rough, is all. That's a lot of coup cards. Let's see if I can get some more Jason cards. Oh, perfect. Conquering the sea with friends. Guess that's the best I'm going to be getting here, but that should be more than sufficient. Let's go. Show them the power of all your investment, Jason. Go, my Argonauts. His NP will never cease to make me laugh. I love it. Here we go. Muramasa who? I got my art saber right here. Mana Prism 100. Delivery of a delicious lobster. Archers, huh? Let's see here. I do have a few AoE archers. Oh yeah, Toto was the one I usually start with. Where is he? Here he is. I could also use a Rash, and if I use a Rash, I might want to consider putting them in the... In fact, you know what? Let's do precisely that. And for support, we'll bring some lore stars here. Or rather, some ones I haven't really invested in. Where is he? Paris, here he is. I was actually surprised I didn't have too many really major riders. I guess it's not a big deal, though. Item, Solar Lobster. Good draw. 30% already, not bad. Actually, I could probably do this and save it for next turn. If I get enough NP. Yeah, it's not going to be enough. Kind of. Breaking into the claws. Oh, ow! Alright, then I guess it's time to Arash it. Here we go. Come on. Alright, let's start getting some NP charges here. Here we are. Breaking in the old claws. Ooh. Painful, but I do believe we have everything we need. Let's go ahead and heal everyone. Alright, Billy the Kid, time to use your NP. Thunderer. I think that's the gun he uses. Here's my prediction. I'll put 3 bolts through your eyes, and now be done. Yep, that did it. He predicted correctly. Archer Monument. No sign of life at the destination. Assassins, so I need casters here. I don't have very many strong low casters, but I guess, no. Nitochrista actually doesn't need pre-charge thanks to her special ability, so, we'll do this. Since I haven't leveled Shershi much, I'll use her, Nitochrist, and, honestly, I don't think we need anything else, so we'll go ahead and bring Fion here, just so he gets the bond charge. Technically speaking, if I wanted to be fully efficient, I'd bring about 4 or 5 people with the bond CE, but I want to get through as many of these as possible. Since I'm running on a free-to-play budget, I only have so many servants I can do this with. Oh right, I forgot she also has Raptor with the Divine. Dang, I forgot I need to level that more. Then again, I may not need to worry about it at all. This might finish off the big waiting assassinate. I wish our MP was in arts so they could easily lead to Sunlock, but then again, that's probably why they made it Buster, simply so that it wouldn't loop as easily. Oh yeah, I mentioned it last time, but yeah, pig status does literally turn the enemy into a pig for the turn. Alright, not a big deal there. Since the majority of these are bronze, I should not have anything to worry about here. Although I should probably try to get Shershi's NP again, just because that's good for lockdowns. That's one death status inflicted at least. Intuition D. Ow, ow. Just punched Nitochrist in the face. How rude. Alright, attack her one more time. Oh, come on. If you had attacked Shershi, I might have been able to get their MP off. Fine, we'll just use Affection to Sky to make sure she survives this. I guess some extra... yeah, this should help. This will be good enough. Oh, she might finish it with just this Brave Chain itself. Yep, it did. Not too bad, actually. More Void Dust? Yes, please. I swear, sometimes it feels like bronze mats are worse than the gold ones. 49th, delivery to a jail. Casters, so Riders. Alright, who's a farming Rider? Alternatively, I could go with an NP. With a Zerker NP. No, Blackbeard should be good here. And, I guess Boudica, since there's not much else here. And, who's another rider I could bring? Georgios I'd rather save for a later one, so let's see here. Ushiwakamaru might be a good one, just as a last resort. If all else fails, she's a pretty good one for single targeting. For anyone who doesn't have Ryder Kentoki, she's the second best option. She's that strong, rest assured. You know what? I still want to have her NP charge most, so we'll do that. Boudica's NP is just basically just mashes Lord Camelot, but yeah, I'm not a fan of it. Space prison door, maximum security. There we are. I don't mind too much if Boudica is defeated, but I can't let... Yeah, Edward Teach. Blackbeard is the main one I need to protect here. Here we are. Prisoner number 666. I should probably level Blackbeard's skills a bit more. Charisma, that should help. Restore HP. I should probably save that actually. Queen Anne's Revenge. And we'll go with Ushiwakamaru here. That way, if anything survives. Here it comes. Okay, that took out the doors pretty easily. Good. We just need to worry about the demon now. Alright, we now have what we want here. Ushiwakamaru's single target should be pretty good for this. The 8-boat leap. I believe she's due for an animation update sometime this year. I remember the devs were dragging their feet a lot on her animation update. Excellent. Tears, the hard knock life in the Outlaw World. Alright, this is gonna require let's see, assassin. Yeah, this is the one I want here. Now, do I want this? Because with casters, I have a bit of Actually, this is a boss, so I do think we should bring Sieg. No, but not there. Let me see here. Where's Asipolis? Because Asipolis is the one I'd like to bring. Here we are. And now we'll bring Sieg. Whoever this boss is, I'm confident we can handle it. That's the Anniversary Blonde. Let's see if... here we are. Memories of the Lunar Sea. That's better. Alright, here we go. Amazonas.com. CEO Crisis 2022. Tears, the hard knock life in the Outlaw World. This will take care of the last priority delivery that fell by the wayside when my employees disappeared. Feels like it took forever to get here. True, we have crossed countless light years worth of distance, even with the portals, so I can certainly understand why I'd feel that way. You truly have done a tremendous job, especially considering I had no prior experience in this industry before. No, on second thought, I'll save my thanks for when this whole matter's concluded. I agree with that. It is wonderful that we're now done with the tasks that had piled up, but we still haven't gotten to the root of the problem. Yes, we'd be entirely lacking in BP to rest on our laurels now. That's true, and none of the information we've gathered so far has been very useful either. Oh. Not to worry, once the delivery work is done, we can take advantage of our newly freed up timetable to investigate the employee's disappearance in earnest. Sure, new orders will continue to come in, but we should no longer have to mobilize every resource available to handle them like we've been up to now. And besides... Yes? I have a feeling about this place. Just look at how rustic this planet is. I would not be at all surprised to find a deadly surprise waiting for us in this unsettlingly barren land. Also, we should commemorate the fact this will be our last customer for the time being. Don't you agree it seems that a new, unprecedented existential threat is lying in wait? Even my CEO Morningstar's spikes are sharper than usual in anticipation of battle. Or at least I like to think they are. By the way, what's in the package we're delivering here? Is it something a mortal enemy of yours would use? See, it's an assortment of completely ordinary daily necessities. Must be some sort of camouflage designed to trick us. Come, keep our wits about you. Are you from Amazons.com? Indeed I am. There, you see, the figure is obviously suspicious. Why are you brandishing your weapon so gleefully? Anyway, I'd like to inspect the merchandise first. Incidentally, yes, this is a Secret Assassin Inc. Now, who do we choose the recipient? I am Chief Ryder. And these are my colleagues, Secretary 100 Face, and Cover Artist P. The P stands for Phantom. It looks like Poison Touchos from accounting isn't here right now. The only one who could have ordered this is the president, then. All those names are the shadiest I've ever heard. Oh. Potential enemies or not, it's still important to follow proper procedure. You are listed as the recipient, Chief Right Arm. Please sign here. This is your order. Oh, good, that makes things simple. Now let me see the package. Of course, the sooner the better when it comes to reporting mistaken orders. First, we have a set of 8-volt, a silver fork, soil from the planet Tatooine. Totally not Tatooine from Star Wars. And a semi-ether alarm clock. And here's the Captain Nicola electric wire loop game, a cassowary egg, and the ship detergent. It's all here, isn't it? So it is, it's just as I thought. Ah, damn it. But you sound almost disappointed. Of course it's all here. We always deliver everything we're asked for. This is what defines Amazonas.com. I knew it. See, this is all the problem with amateurs right here. She's already drunk, isn't she? President! So that's the secret assassin president. She looks a lot like somebody else we know. This is President Killer Jinkei. I think you may be about to figure out this anyway, so I'll come clean and admit we are indeed a commission-based killer for hire company. Ah, I knew it. Did you now? I suppose that's only to be expected. You see, we... Seriously, do you have any idea how much trouble you made for us? Business is all but dried up. Why is that? I know the CEO can certainly be dangerous under certain circumstances, but it's not as though Amazon.com is in the assassination business. It's, you know, what's the term again? Ceremony cost? Opportunity loss. Yeah, so the president here is already drunk, as you can probably tell. That's it. We've been losing customers left and right thanks to the stuff you sell. How are you gonna make it up to us? Do you really carry products that would put assassins out of business? Perhaps a book titled Murder Made Easy, or a beginner's assassination kit? Absolutely not. I don't know what these killers are talking about. We certainly carry a wide range of products. I can guarantee none of them are on the wrong side of the law. Wait, didn't you used to carry weapons and ammo and stuff? Hey, those are all unregulated and therefore perfectly legal. That wide range of products you carry is precisely the problem. Take the order you just delivered to us. All of those items can be combined to make an explosive if done correctly. Wait, they can? Oh yeah, if you knew how to make one, I bet you could get all the materials from Amazon.com. Thanks to the stupid user-friendly UI and fast shipping, people who use to come to us for their murdering needs are putting their own bombs and poisons together just to save a little money. So our finances are taking a dirt nap of their own. I can't afford to pay my employees this month. I'm reminded of that one scene in the movie Tremors where they're asking, hey, where'd you get these explosives to use against the graboid monsters? He's like, common household items in the proper, or, proper amounts, or, what's another term for the proper, ratios? Yeah, and the proper ratios, I think, was something like that. Yeah. Wait, what? You never said a word about that till now. Ah, Christine. Now that my cover of darkness is gone, I'll no longer be make a living my chosen profession. From here on, I'll apply my songs in the dark depths of the digital sea. But which you mean I'll start my own streaming channel tomorrow? Oh, my beloved Christine. Uh-oh, I don't like the sound of that. Oh no, don't tell me, I knew it! Poison Touch Ozio left a letter of resignation on our desk. He's trying to get while the getting's good. Well, I can certainly understand how difficult it is to have your core business disrupted. Not that it's something I've ever had to worry about thanks to my cosmetic body and cosmic business acumen. At any rate, I understand your concerns now, but without a tangible, casual link you can point to demonstrating harm, I'm afraid your complaints amount to little more than lashing out. No way, I know you guys are behind this. It's gotta be your fault. No, it would seem we have another wrongfully disgruntled customer. At least it also seems they aren't responsible for my employees' disappearances. If I may be so bold, ma'am, you're clearly intoxicated. It's not possible to make clear-headed decisions while under the influence. I suggest you sleep it off and reassess your company's managerial direction tomorrow. Foolish CEO, how could you fail to realize this is the President's deadly combat stance? She wields a galactic drunken fist passed down to her family across generations. Once she uses her dreadful pneumatism, all I kill is drink. She'll always leave disaster in her wake, and it makes her enemies die too. Oh, wait a minute. It leaves disaster and also kills enemies. So basically, killing the enemies is secondary what it actually does. Alright guys, give me a hand. Once we kill our bonus sales go way up, I can even pay you bonuses. I certainly can't run away now, not after coming this far. I'll hold you that, Miss President. Oh, damn it. Get back here, or at least take me with you. I guess that must have been Izo who left him. Chief Right Arm, Singer P, Secretary 100 Face. None of these are dragons, so... Oh yeah, as you can see, I did finally upgrade Asiplas's main skills to max. 20% charge to everyone. Increases NP gain as well as NP... Well, I should probably put the NP seal here if we're gonna do this. But this is primarily for the, yeah, that. Alright, Sieg, it's time for you to do your thing. What does this one do again? Guts for all allies restore HP. I don't need that, so... we'll do this one here. If enemy survives Sieg, he'll get a lot of charge for his next NP. If not, I should be able to finish it with Scotty next turn. A pilgrimage to the beyond. Witness the power of my max investment Sieg. Oh, perfect. With Phantom still alive, I can do this. Oh dang, he charged up his NP all by himself. He didn't even need help. All I kill is drink. Guess I should have saved that, huh? Well, first of all, let's apply a buff removal so she can't get herself too strong. Increase this. And I guess since her NP can instantly kill, we'll open up with Sipolis's Resurrection Fraught Hades. Alright, Sieg, let's go. Commence transformation, a pilgrimage to the beyond. I am the evil dragon that flies away holding the grail of heaven. Oh dang, that's some really good damage. Alright, looks like we're gonna be on the other side of this NP now. Oh wow, he survived that even without the guts. Good to know, though. All I do is drink. Here. We'll heal him and increase the debuff resistance. We'll go with the Syphilis here for the Brave Chain. Alright, so she basically has the gimmick Mordred from should probably do this, really. She has Mordred's gimmick from Camelot, where she maxes her MP every turn. Alright, this chain will finish her no matter what. Well, you chose to survive that, so now you get to eat the whole NP. Isn't that going to be fun for you? Yeah, if you need assassins taken out, my Sieg does the job rather well. Actually, that reminds me, I should, relaxation facilities. Spa room. Compatible. Well, if Jason likes it here, I see no reason not to put him in. Reading room. Who likes it in here? Oh, Jason does like it in here too. Neat. What does Sieg like if he doesn't like books? I thought he liked reading. Reading room. Oh yeah, that was the one I was just at. Dessert bar? Oh, so Sieg likes the dessert bar. Interesting. Break room. Okay, so no one's specifically compatible, it's just good in the general sense here. Alright, let's first go with who's compatible with the gym. Oh, interesting. Sieg likes the gym. I'm not sure how many characters I use regularly that enjoy the gym, but... Oh, Arash does, actually. Okay, yeah, Arash... Oh, wait, right. The reason I used Arash was because I could put him in here. And the break room is for anyone, so... likes the reading room. Syphilis likes it, and he's a support, so I actually might want to consider putting him there as well. Break room, I can use anyone, so... Let's see here. I haven't used any major people yet, that's the reason there's not too many here. If this stream takes as long as the last one, I imagine I'll be able to use those again by the end, which will be quite nice for me, at least. I will say it as many times as I must. We refuse to associate with violent criminals. Amazons.com has always kept our corporate nose clean, and we always will. No, I don't want my company to go under, especially since Chairman King's gonna come out of retirement to punish me if he does. I guess I'll have to sing for a living from now on. Honestly, you probably should have just gone with that in the first place. Oh, I like that smug smile Osakabe Himez. Ah, yes, Chairman King, the first company president. I remember how my heart would always leap into my throat whenever he snuck up behind us and whispered, "You're fired." That takes me back. Yes, we will never deal with criminal organizations. However, I see no issue with making a deal with once criminal organizations turn over a new leaf. Indeed, every company should be free to choose its own industry. What do you mean by that? Your maneuvers that took advantage of presence concealment were highly impressive. But for all their many talents, my Amazons could never manage a trick like that, and they always charge headlong in their problems with roaring battle cries. I've learned a great deal over the course of this outsourcing experiment, and I see that if there's nothing wrong with taking advantage of other companies' unique skill sets as long as it's done in the appropriate manner. So I would like to make you a proposal. A white knight proposition, if you will. Would you be interested in becoming one of Amazon's subcontractors? Only instead of killing, I'd like to employ your talents for gathering intel and marketing purposes. You see, I've wanted an intel department of our own ever since Madame Cosmetic told me about Egyptians. Well, technically, we do already have one, but my agent's interrogation techniques are fairly limited in range, as they all basically boil down to yelling at their targets with information or else. I'm honestly amazed your company made it as far as you have. Till gathering, so if we do that, we can stay in business. I keep paying my employees? Of course. Okay, then we'll do it. Just like that? Don't get me wrong, this is a wonderful news, but this is a substantial pivot away from our traditional industry. Are you sure you don't want to think this through more? Wait, are you only going to pretend to abandon the assassination industry, but actually keep it going in secret until you're able to make a comeback? Is that your real plan here, isn't it? That's all taken care of. The booze is even better. Somehow I don't think she's planning anything of the sort. Oh well, as long as she keeps the paychecks coming, I don't mind either way. Money earned from gathering intel should feed my family just as well as money earned from killing. Don't worry, sweetie, I promise I won't let you down. Oh dang, is that, that's adorable. Serenity, that's what I was thinking. Wonderful. Now, as a matter of fact, I have a top priority action I'd like you to look into immediately, madam. I left the report on my desk. It's, of my personal spa room / office, as I didn't think we would need it here. But I already got in touch with them, and it should be here momentarily. Oh good, here they are. The carrier golem. Yes, this is it, good work. I wonder why you asked me to put this report on our current situation together so suddenly. Did you foresee this happening? No, nothing like that. I simply thought we'd need to reopen the investigation if the matter wasn't resolved before our delivery backlog was handled. At any rate, you're in luck. No one else could make such a BP-rich report on such short notice. If you ever come with the urge to thank me, go ahead, I'll understand. Is this about the missing Amazons? That's right. Wait. President, I would like you and your employees to take over this ongoing investigation, effective immediately. You'll find everything you need to know in this report. Okay, got it. Alright, for now, this takes care of our highest priority, eliminating the delivery backlog. We could ask the assassins to investigate more things for us, but since I doubt they'll have results anytime soon, I think it's best we return to the office. Congratulations on a job well, senpai. Great work, Commander. XCOM out. Ah, lovely. Oh dang, a Lantern of Chaldea. It's a difficult mission. You're worthy of becoming a full-time employee. You have the CEO's seal of approval. Excellent. Yeah, some free bond grails is just what I could use, really. It means I can spend more of my rare prisms on the, mystic codes that I've missed. That is, the outfits the character wears for the various spells I can cast to support. The weekend, then Monday rolls around again. Oh man, you're hitting too close to home, game. At least I have a weekend of my own to look forward to. See, then we'll proceed to the next phase of the operation. I ask if she's sure, they already know the answer. Of course, we need her to disappear, no matter what. Now get to work. Non-response, knowing she doesn't want to hear any more words that are strictly necessary. Sensing the conversation's over, I turn around and leave her to her devices. Once I'm alone, a sigh escapes my lips. Looks like I got my work cut out for me again. Now where to relax. Refreshed in the bath and sauna, something delicious to eat, to lounge in the reading corner. Sauna might not be too bad, honestly. Oh, I see. Enjoy a pleasant chat with some of your servants, and the soothing hot water melts your exhaustion away. I actually don't have Mandricardo yet. And believe me, I dumped all of my friend points to try and make some CE bombs. Oh, it's you. Are you all rested now? Absolutely. Good, I'm glad to hear it. You know, I'm very satisfied with both your work as my assistant and as well as my outsourcing contact. I will have to find a suitable reward for your excellent service. In the meantime, you're free to make use of the great Amazon Hot Springs story as much as you like. Thank you. What's next on the agenda? We still have yet to receive any word from the Secret Assassin Inc. Still, there's nothing to be gained from getting restless, so I won't. Thanks to all of your hard work, the order backlog that was our top priority has been taken care of. You'll still need to process orders as usual when new ones come in, but I have every faith that Chaldea can continue to handle that. So now that we have more time and servant resources to spare, I would like to divert some of the workforce we previously forced on deliveries towards investigating my employees' disappearance. From there, I think it's just a matter of time before we find another lead or two to follow. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, but unfortunately, we got a new problem now. We have a new problem now. Whoa! What is it? Well, I guess it's two problem, since Mash and I are actually talking about different ones, though they are connected. Anyway, why don't you go ahead and start with yours, Mash? Okay, speaking in my capacity as one of Amazon.com's provisional office workers, I have to report we just received multiple orders with premium express shipping. Oh, that sounds like the furthest thing from a problem. 50 to be precise. We just received 50 premium express orders that all need to be delivered with the highest priority. What? Alright, yes, that is a problem. It seems we do not have any resources to spare at all. Of course, we do have our other standard deliveries to make as well. I'll just have to be flexible by diverting the resources I thought I could spare to these orders. Well, for better or for worse, there's something else unusual about these orders. Looks like 50 of them were ordered from the same building. I mean, that gets the problem I was talking about, so I'll take it from here. These orders came from the coordinates of the new minute singularity I've just discovered. Oh, but yes, there's something weird about it. While I did just discover it, I also got the new impression it didn't just pop out of nowhere just now. Feels more like it just showed up a little while ago and we only just noticed it. Man, what's going on? Usually we'd never miss a new singularity, no matter how minute it might be. Does this mean we were slacking more than we realized? Or maybe... See, so we've received an unnatural number of orders from inside a singularity, just when we finally caught our collective breath. Does it not seem as though whoever made these orders did so in order to watch us scurry around like frenzied ants? Or that this customer is most likely the one who abducted my employees is now attempting to attack us directly. It definitely is possible. The spending premium orders all at once doesn't add up, so it does feel like there's some ulterior motive at work. So what are you going to do now? Oh, darn, I missed a chance to make a joke that it could have been a holiday rush thing, but I guess the holidays did end a little while ago, so what are you going to do now? What else? If they wish to attack us, we'll face them head on and crush them. That's the Amazonist way. Come, break time is over. Off to battle! Since this is clearly designed to upset you, maybe you could try and look out for... Huh, Miss CEO, wait! Well, it does look like this presumed mastermind taking a much more direct approach now, especially since they've been so good about covering their tracks at this point. Can't blame an Amazon among Amazons for not being able to take this lying down. Looks like you'll just have to go after her as soon as you're ready to leave. But you don't have to be a hero, just scoping out what the new singularity is like and reporting back will be just fine. Basically, just be careful out there. Where is it? Where is it? It's more like an enraged wild animal than a person right now. The only thing stranger is how she's still holding on to the very first packages she brought along, just in case as though they were the most precious thing in the world. Okay, you're almost at the coordinates. Is that the place? What is that thing? Well, don't keep us in suspense. Oh. That looks like, several towers of Athena, several, well, they're cathedral. I believe it's the Athena. Oh, yeah, the thing in Greece that's been stacked on top of one another. What in the world's going on with that strange building? Yeesh, talk about poorly planned architecture. Though I do get the sense I've seen something else like it before, albeit one that's much more Japanese themed. But still, whoever designed this thing is incredibly poor taste. As a beautiful genius inventor, it's taking everything I have not to off all the ways it falls short despite being so tall. I just took some quick and dirty measurements, and it looks like it has about 50 stories in total. Taking a close look at the orders, seems that every package is marked between floor 1 and 50, so it's safe to assume we're going to have to deliver one to each floor. Guess we don't know whether it will make our job easier or more difficult until we go inside. Though, you know, between the way this tower feels coerced into pointing straight up and the way it's balanced like something out of an optical illusion, I can't say I don't care for it. In fact, I'm even willing to award it to BP. What's wrong? Don't tell me I can't even say BP anymore. Those are temples. Temples that may have been stacked on top of one another to make a tower. Yep. Oh yeah, the Temple of Athena. That's what I was thinking of. Yep, looks like something straight out of ancient Greece, minus the whole 50-decker thing. Does that mean this is a place of worship? I think so, and if I were to guess, I'd say those temples were devoted to Artemis. So they make it the Temple Tower of Artemis. Come to think of it, there are a few servants we weren't able to get a hold of, even and put out the call asking everyone to make with these deliveries, and Artemis was one of them. At the time, I just figured they didn't want to bother with menial labor, but now I'm not so sure. Either way, we'll not find out until we go inside, and if there are customers waiting on each floor, we'll have even less reason to refuse. Whether there's an attack, a form of, or some sort of ambush, we'll still have to take packages that must be delivered. Once our job is complete, then we will obliterate this foe. So in other words, still business as usual. Indeed. Yep, see? Indeed. I can already tell that making our way through the tower will be neither easy nor straightforward. Maybe it'll be trials and tribulations as arduous as those we've seen in our past deliveries awaiting our workers on each and every floor. Along with carrying our usual workload, we'll also need to pay close attention to our personnel's well-being. Alright, let's go. Our short-term goal is to conquer this temple tower and do it ASAP. I guess it's looking like Artemis may be the one behind this, but why? I mean, we already took care of her in the Lost Belt. Neat little change here. The customer seems to be a soldier. Archers, huh? I don't want to waste my good lancers, but I also don't want... use Karna, fine. But this also means I'm going to be using level 1 or otherwise not good units. So, who am I never going to touch? Phantom is not useful for much of anything, I'm going to be honest here. Leonidas is... I'm pretty sure Mephistopheles is too weak, I'm afraid. So we'll just we'll just have Karna do that, and we'll put him in the facility. Or rather, yeah, there's room for Karna in the break room, so we'll do precisely that. Karna is really strong even at NP1, as I can personally attest. So I'm not. Mana burst. Super Karna, do your thing. You think I'm giving up on Karna Brave Chain just because there's no Buster cards? You got another thing coming. Dang, his animations are fun. You can just feel the impact even when they're not doing too much damage. Excellent. Unfortunately, Phantom of the Opera is one of the launch servants, which also means he's so bad he pretty much would require an entire revamp before he could be remotely useful. Granted, the Japanese version did give him a buff, but it's not just one single buff just isn't gonna cut it. So assassins, so casters now. Kukulin caster. Medea. And who's another caster? Mozart I'd like to save. Although for the record I did, as you can see here, I did max out his skills that matter. Oops. I shouldn't have removed that because it loses the CE as well. Let's bring Geronimo since he's not going to be useful for much else, honestly. The burn increases with overcharge. Okay. Turn on to its origin. Actually, if I'm gonna do this, actually, I'm probably better just doing a coup Brave Chain here rather than trying to do a Buster. I'm pretending I'm out. Someone answer that. Alright, here we go. And Geronimo can use an animation update as well as a handful of buffs. Technically speaking, he is one of the strongest and damaging NPs of all the free-to-play casters, but that's more damning with faint praise than actually evidence of Geronimo being good. And there's a reason I threw my lot in with Sieg as heavily as I did. Yeah, Sieg is one of the few free-to-play casters that's good at farming that doesn't require a comma and the word considering after. Mechanical noises are coming from the delivery address. So Lancers are needed for this one. Oh, dang. I actually can't raise Hector anymore, which is a shame because he actually had a pretty nice role in the Atlantis story, but unfortunately I just can't afford the materials he's asking for. Well, I guess I could try anyways. I need Lancers. The Taiga. Here we are. This should suffice. Here we go. Here we are. I really do like Hector's animations, but I'm afraid I'm completely out of hero proofs that he needs to level all his skills and even ascend further. Dang. I probably want to charge up Taiga's NP since she's actually pretty strong if I can get it up there. Jaguar Warrior here is one of the few units in the game that actually somehow gains more NP from going with an arts card first and then Buster. So we can do this. Okay, good. That's precisely what I needed. Alright. Jaguar Punch. Jaguar Kick. Those skill's nice for crit stuff, but the fact it requires a forest field, and she doesn't have any effects that make the area count as forest kind of hurts. And I should probably use this just to avoid damage there. And I might as well heal up everyone while I'm here. Great Death Claw, let's go. I don't even know. Yeah, that's pretty good damage for a 3-star especially. And she wasn't even buffed with too much, that was just her own buffs. If I brought one of my stronger buffers to help her, or even someone... Even Scotty might be useful now that I think about it, just because she has 2 quick cards. Delivery of pet food. Berserkers. So anything works here. I guess since anything works here, I can bring whatever I want. Might actually hurt to bring Hans, actually. Sure, I'll bring my own Berserker just to keep everything going. Unlock Wardrobe.
最適な人材の運用とは呼べんな、これは。ゲルダの涙よ、心を溶かせ。いいだろう。少しばかり誇張して書いてやる。
Tama-chan's handler. Oh, am I fighting Tama-cat here? Oh, I also see the statue of Artemis in the background. Kind of prefer the Hades version of Artemis, if we're honest, but I guess it doesn't really matter too much. Infatuated only. If I'd known Tama-cat was in here, I would have brought my own to show who the superior Tama-cat is. Fine, we'll just go with Hans Christian Andersen. Man, I can't wait for him to get his animation update. He really deserves one. Ow. Alright, Asterios, go. Yeah, Asterios also really needs an animation update. Everyone, this is basically team. When's my animation update? Please, I need that animation update. Ah, perfect. A Buster chain. Pokemons. Wait, that's Tama-chan? That's not what I was hoping for. I was hoping for some fun Tam-cat. But oh, whatever. All the more reason we'll have to have I should also probably heal everyone. Can I get a better Brave Chain as well? Asterios' Brave Chain is fine, but... guess not. It's only for one turn, so gotta make it count.
もう締め切りか。やれやれ、この私に先陣を切れとはな。ではお前の人生を書きたい。
Allow me to pen the story of your life.
メルヘンマイスター。
Okay, I saw. All that's up now is to conquer. Here we are, that's the biggest threat gone. Thank you, Caesar. Let's give it back to Caesar here, just because we need to keep the star rankings up. Increase critical strength and star drops, sounds good. Nice, that's some good crit damage. Oh wow, I didn't expect Hans to do that much damage, dang. Ew. If I had used a lore on that. There we go. Caesar's really good for a 3-star, and he's only gonna get better once his buff comes here. Then again, I guess it might be more accurate to say that there aren't any bad Sabers. Well, actually that's a bit of perjury. In the general sense, many consider Fergus to be a pretty disappointing Saber, but he's the only one, really. A customer who seems interested in others' goods. Mixed node. Time for the Berserkers. Well, actually, if I'm gonna bring Berserkers, I also need supporters. Alright. He has no attack buffs, unfortunately, so I need someone who can give him one. This will make a good support, I think. Yeah, Shakespeare makes a decent support, but who else? I guess Saber Gills. Not much I can really do about it. No, this is a very iffy team. I'm gonna be honest, I might actually lose this, but we'll see. Oh, perfect. A Berserker Brave Chain. Darius has one of the highest attack stats of all the 3-stars, so... Okay, yeah, if anyone can do that, he can do it. I can't use a... For some reason, it really wants me to give the Gills Brave Chain, and that's not good. Actually, you know what? No. I'm gonna do it this way. Not ideal, not going to lie. Oh, nice. That worked out well. Yeah, this is the most iffy team so far. Wants others package. I'm gonna take all that cargo. Oh, you dick. Well, luckily, he still has over 100%, so I'm not worried here. Oh dang, that's a good crit. Yes, please focus on Saber Gills there. That only works on one person. Not that it really matters, but no reason not to. Alright. Yeah, please focus on Saber Gills there. I guess I can... Yeah, do this. Combinations. Please just continue buffing yourself. Oh, balls. This isn't gonna work out, is it? Oh dear. This is probably gonna be a problem, isn't it? Yeah, this is not gonna work. I don't think even his NP is gonna deal the damage I need in order to win this. Yeah, I'm gonna lose, I'm pretty sure. Well, it's worth a try. Let's do it. First folio. Can an NP even do 10k damage? Because it's gonna be resisted, like, really hard. Oh. Did. Well, I need to win this at all. Well, I need to hope this wins. Can you finish it off, Shakespeare? Holy crap, he did. William Shakespeare saves the day. Oh nice, interludes unlocked. At least a nice thing about getting everyone's bond up is I can get the bond required for interludes and other stuff. Even if I don't use the servants, it's worth doing those simply because they all add up and give some decent rewards. CEO Morningstar is also trembling from joy. The joy from the deliveries. What is that expression? Order of Christmas goods. Wait, is that a gold foe? No, that's silver, isn't it? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's silver foe. How disappointing. Let's see here. Riders are what I need here. Oh wait, did I already put everyone into the, Yes, I did. Alright, so Riders. What Riders do I have? Oh yeah, Little Alexander is perfect. Should be able to handle all of these just fine, I think, but we'll bring across Georgios just to be safe. And someone to fill space here. Fergus can't really do much, so I'll just keep him. Noble Phantasmal. There we are. Charisma. Moment of Conquerors. Darn, that's only a... Well, I guess I have Georgios focused on himself here. Can we get a better command card list here, preferably? Holy crap, why are they insisting on giving me Fergus's cards? That's just silly. Holy crap, it's still giving me Fergus cards up the wazoo.
いいでしょう。
わかった。
Well, at least the last one can't. Fergus has already used up all 5 of his cards. Not the most ideal setup for little Alexander, but I'll take it. There we go.
勝利の天秤はこちらに傾いたようです。お疲れ様でした。
Guess that's fine. Yep, it's a silver foe, unfortunately. Well, then again, it never hurts to have a surplus of those. Customer dressed as a knight. Looks like we need sabers. Saber Lily should be good here. So I guess I should bring Bedivere in case that isn't enough. In the general sense, that should be sufficient, though. I guess Matahari, just to be... I can bring Matahari just to lower the defenses. Matahari excels at debuffing enemies so they take ridiculous amounts of... so that their defenses are all basically gone, but she herself can't fight especially well. She's an extremely niche servant.
殺し合う。
我が腕は王の。
Cash on deliveries, please. These points. All those enemies should count as meal, I think. There we are.
これ。ここから力強く。
That should be good.
行きますとも。お任せを。
I hate using face cards with Saber Lily, though. Saber Lily was given out in the game as a freebie for anyone who basically downloaded the game on the launch. She's since been added to the friend point gacha, but the main flaw she has is that she has the stats of a 3-star despite being classified as a 4-star. They did buff her in peace. As you saw, it does ridiculous damage for her star rank. And that was basically their apology for giving her such low innate stats. She's also not very durable, but since she's farming that mostly for farming, that theoretically shouldn't be an issue. But yeah, they've really had a lot of weird stuff in year 1. Because while she's absolute hot garbage, she was hot garbage on release. She's good, like I said, she's great now. But who's the one here? Yeah, Ryder Kentoki is considered so powerful that some... Yeah, for anyone who doesn't play, this guy's basically the poster child for the best free-to-play ones, because he was given out in an event, and he's generally considered on par or greater than a lot of the 5-star riders. He's only single target, though, but still pretty good stuff. Alright, so Assassin. Kotaro. It's Kotaro. Here we are. Kotaro, you're up. I can also bring another Assassin here, so let's bring, Charlotte Corday, and, you know what, let's bring a Berserker just to be safe. If anything survives, Caligula should be able to smack him down. Oh dang, this is another 3-parter. How frustrating. Caligula should be getting his animation update during the once Olympus drops, so that'll be interesting. Although sadly, I won't be using him during the story, I don't think. It's not a big deal if I lose Caligula, it's just kind of annoying. I'd rather not lose Charlotte Corday, however. Doesn't have a battery of any kind, that's right. Caligula actually has a lot of self buffs, so if you can get his Imperial Privilege to land, remember it's a 60% chance of having his attack buffs. Yeah, ignore this text. Random effect, this is a lie. Imperial Privilege heals him a little and has a 60% chance of giving him an attack and or defense buff. So if he can land that and uses Buster and raw attack stuff, then he can actually do some surprisingly strong physical attacks for a 2-star. It can be very strong, but it's just so much work. Especially since even my Tamocat can deal quite a bit of damage on a Buster chain. But the good news is he's definitely one of the more salvageable low-star servants.
Yes. Good.
Nullify buff. Excellent. Oh man, as much as I really want that arts card from Charlotte to try and charge her NP, Mortal Chaos Brigade with a quick Brave Chain, that's gonna be a ton of stars. Basically whatever regular attack cards I get next turn, they'll pretty much be guaranteed to be crits this way. Alright, there we go. Mineral Party Host. Minerals, huh. Poor Caligula. Yeah, what I tell ya. There we are. Excellent. A very tall customer. So, sabers. Let's get some more archers in here then. Actually, let's use Kid Gil then. There's another archer I can use. David and we'll bring Jekyll here. Jekyll's not going to be doing much, unfortunately, but that's fine. Kid Gil and yeah, my archers should be able to carry this fight. Okay, so it's 1 out of 2. Yeah, giants. Interesting. David's a bit annoying because he has a 3 arts cards, but a Buster MP, and I don't like when servants don't have synergy with their kits like that. Some insist it's pretty useful, and I guess it's true. It could just be a matter of what strategies I use, and the ones I use aren't as conductive to what he does, but I guess that just goes to show there's a lot of different ways you can play this game. Ice Pillar Alarm. Oh dang, that took care of things, didn't it? Likes to accept neighbors' packages. Oh, I've got a moment. No effect. Let's go with Jekyll Brave Chain real quick. Hey, guess who's also in need of an animation update? Here we go. Charisma A plus. Charisma B. Strangely, David's NP does not gain a damage bonus against huge enemies, even though against giant enemies, even though you'd think it would, given, you know, it references David versus Goliath. They eventually buff it so that it does, but you think that'd be something they start the game with, and not something they think, you know, we should probably buff it 5 or 6 years in. Well, that's weird choices in game design for you. Here we are. I swear, my archers are real. I don't have that many amazing archers, yet it feels like I'm not really lacking in any. Be careful of erroneous orders, but returns are accepted. Zakas, eh? Alright, so can I berserk with... Actually, there's usually a specific boss here, so I might want to consider someone single target. Actually, yeah, we'll go with... Oh, come on. Did you really have to do that to me? Did you have to do that, me? Yeah, that's fine. Do I have any arts buffers? Yes, I do, actually. In fact, there's a really good one here that you don't see used very often. This isn't exactly an optimal team, but I think it'll work. Save Amazons.com. Careful of erroneous orders, but returns are accepted. And there's Orion the Bear at the top of the statue. Fo! I can understand no elevator, but I never thought this tower wouldn't even have stairs. Are you alright, senpai? I can barely feel my legs. Phew, I've never been more happy for my Chiogami techniques than I am now. No fair, baddie, no fair. Oh yeah, she's a bat instead of a fox like she'd normally be because of... Okay. Yeah, man, stop with the shaking already. I'll let you use it next time. Still appreciate this place's exterior design, but I give it negative BP for its terrible interior. Indeed, these deliveries have been every bit as arduous as I expected. The tower is designed in such a way that practically dares us to try and scale it. Ordinarily, I'd be thrilled to do my job and get an excellent rock climbing workout at the same time. But as a delivery person, it feels like nothing so much as pure, unadulterated malice. While Amazons.com does always strive to deliver all customers equally, wherever they may be, we still prefer that tall buildings be outfitted with reasonable accommodations, such as stairs. This tower is like the physical embodiment of rude customers who specify a particular window of time for the delivery, and then are nowhere to be seen when you come knocking. It's enough to make even the most mellow delivery person in the galaxy inadvertently crush the package carrying in indignation. That sounds oddly specific. Oh, I'm picking up a servant reading nearby. Well, I guess that supports my theory that this is just one of those a bunch of Greek temples on top of one another rather than a coherent building. Guessing they live on that floor. Please be careful. Raw, I've delivered for you from Amazons.com. I must say, madam, you have a lot of nerve living in such a ridiculous building. Careful, Miss CEO, your true feelings are shown. Oh, are you the one bringing me what I desire? I've been waiting for you. Salome, so this is why I haven't seen you around. You're here all this time. What do you mean, Salome was in my barracks this entire time? Actually, now that I think about it, I think Salome is one of the few characters who hasn't had any story appearances whatsoever. I mean, yeah, she appears in an event here and there, but she's never had a starring role anywhere. Which is weird, because most of the bronze servants added in Anniversary 4 have hence at least had some relevance in the story, except for her. Taking a closer look at the order, slip the name Skull Princess does sound like it's made up. I really don't get that sound any different from any of the servant-verse names. Fo. Oh well, she is certainly not the first customer to order with a pen name or stage name. There's no problem handing over the package as long as she signs for the delivery. Let's see, you ordered... it's here, it's finally here, the head of John the Baptist. Well, I suppose it is technically a head, but it's a shower head, not the human one. Amazon.com is very proud of our product diversity, but that sort of thing is very much... No, that's not just bomb the Bachelor's head at all. I thought you were bringing me what I desire. Why would you lie to me? I'm afraid you're mistaken, ma'am. I have the order slip right here, and it's definitely what you ordered. Furthermore, according to company policy, we at Amazon.com cannot be held liable if a customer makes a mistake when they place an order. However, if you'd like to return this order, you can still cancel. Oh, I get it. That's how it is. Can you understand? Wonderful. Amazon has always prided on itself at being cutting edge of customer service. Instead of only one head, you brought me all of your heads. And no, he didn't. And you know, your head in particular looks a lot like John's. They may not be on the silver platter, but it'd be rude to me not to accept. I'll have to give them a kiss once I've taken them off your necks. Oh boy, it's always such a pain dealing with berserkers who keep taking things the wrong way. Isn't that right, Penthesilea? Looks like you'll just have to settle her down by force. Ma'am, you can keep the order, you can refuse to sign for it, but you absolutely cannot do both. We're going to leave you a satisfied customer one way or the other. Yeah, according to her profile, Salome focuses around her depiction in the stuff like the Ten Commandments. Or, I think that was one of them. But yeah, basically where she obsesses over John the Baptist. When he turns her down, she has his head delivered to her on a silver platter. As such, she is obsessed with heads. Literal ones, that is. So, her profile states that she does know that that she does obsess, including over her own master, but as a berserker, she does know that she has to keep her master alive in order to live, but will her berserker obsession take hold? Divine Power Inc. That's just a bit short, unfortunately. Alright, I should be able to kill these with just take out this first health bar with just criticals. I have to be careful of Mozart, however, because he can't take any hits from anything at all. He's a 1-star. Yeah, actually, never mind. I think I should play it safe here. Requiem for Death. What does this do again? Random. Okay, so yeah, this is Requiem for Death is Hans Christian Andersen's NP, but in reverse. Hans has a random chance to grant buffs with a guaranteed heal. He has a random debuff with a guaranteed curse, a damage over time effect, if you will. Yeah, I mentioned he's still a year 1 servant, and I think he's one of the few that still uses caster balls when he attacks. I don't foul mouth, but my spear intrusion. I'll take their head. Strength versus lawful good. Ouch, ouch. It's a bit dangerous, but I should definitely get Hakosai's NP charged up again because I need to take out Salome for anything else. Amadeus has done basically everything he needs to as soon as I use this. A little night music. Guaranteed criticals for everyone. Alright, this should charge Merlin's NP as well as Hakosai's. Perfect. Dance of the Seven Veils. No effect. Alright, here we go. Alright, theoretically I should be able to do this, so let's go. Garden of Avalon, Kosai's NP, and one last face card from a Kosai, and that should take out Salome. Afterwards, I have no worries about the little minions. Mercy Planet retards. Yeah, the reason I'm keeping the minions alive, despite being able to easily take them out, is because Salome only gets 1 action per turn if I keep them alive. If I kill even 1, Salome will get 2 actions, and I can't afford that. Or at least that's my logic. I might be messing up things really badly, still. Ah, perfect. That's okay, Mozart did his job. And since those guys are ready, we'll apply Invincible. Alright, we'll have a Kosai do that. I don't need single target Sabers very often, but when I do, you can bet I use Saber Kosai. Yeah, it's 10. Yeah, basically everything except Father Dark Connection maxed out. Let's go. Saber Kosai can really, because she gets higher critical damage each time she lands a critical, you can really stack a lot of damage. She's best if you have... Oh, nice. Huh, she wasn't already Bond 5? I thought she was. Oh well. Yeah, she's a lot better if you have Summer BB, but I don't, unfortunately. As a matter of fact, I found those skulls of yours to be fairly high in BP. Skull prints are an essential part of rock fashion, after all. They would even go well with my current outfit. You do need to be careful, lest taking it too far is decidedly inelegant, as the kind of desperate longing for heads you're displaying. If you need a lesson on how it's done, then take a look at my own fashionable outfit. Hey, magnificent, absolute magnificent. I nailed that one perfectly if I do say so myself. Looks like one CEO is flying an entirely different kind of battle. Why didn't you bring me John's head? That's all I want. It doesn't look like she's gonna attack you anymore, but she also seems very depressed. I'm sorry, there's some things not even Amazons.com can ship. Ah, no, come on, CEO. Anyone believes in your company, it should be you. The possibilities are endless. If you kindly look at this table, you might find this product to be of your liking. Oh my, it's a tablet. Wait, you actually have it? This we can deliver without issue. One moment, please. Yes, I can wait. Please tell me you don't actually carry actual human heads. We do not. Instead, what I found I believe would be the next closest thing. See for yourself. A mannequin head for aspiring hairdressers to practice on, huh? Being able to flexibly adapt to customer needs is the mark of a capable CEO. The important thing is the customer is now satisfied. I'm not entirely sure this is the right way to handle it, but I guess as long as he's happy, what counts. On a different note... Well, I guess this was in each one so far, so I guess it's worth looking at. A statue of Artemis seemed to bear out my suspicions. Does it give you any ideas the person behind this might be? Looks like Salome only came here because of someone who convinced her to, but she doesn't remember who. No, I'm afraid I still can't say one way or the other. I mean, is it that hard to determine? In the meantime, I'll have to have the Golem bring Salome's replacement order, and we can be on our way. We still have many more deliveries left to make, after all. Come, let us resume climbing. Farewell, the little animal and I will continue to follow you as we have been. Okay, Machan, you can ride my origami too, just like... Thanks, baddie. Oh, please make sure lifelines are securely fastened, everyone. Well, if nothing else, we have confirmation this is indeed just a bunch of Greek temples on top of one another rather than a coherent building that was actually built. Meanwhile... Hey Spartacus, this is supposed to be the place to relax, right? Aren't you gonna relax? Relaxation is for oppressors. I do not run from pain. I bear it head on. Ah, okay, I can see where you're coming from, but even warriors need to relax sometime. Behold, tyrants oppressing the common people. Behold, my muscles in their rebellion. As long as they're well trained and constantly toughing it out, a little soreness I can fear. Ha ha ha. If I remember reading right, Spartacus can qualify for Saber and a couple others since he's an experienced warrior, but he only allows himself to be summoned as a berserker because he doesn't like mages. And yeah, for anyone who's unfamiliar with the Fate franchise, they like to very much establish mages are assholes, and so he only allows himself to be summoned as a berserker because as a berserker he is obsessed with taking out the oppressors like the Roman aristocrats that held the gladiators as basically slaves. And since the mages are going to be very similar to that, his berserker self will quickly turn on them and make them pay, or at least that's what he's banking on. If you're not at all like a mage, like the protagonist of this game for example, well, he is actually quite reliable. In fact, during the Valentine's event, he even gives you shackles, which sounds odd out of context, but in context, it's because so that Spartacus can make sure that he always sees you as an oppressed person he needs to protect, which is actually quite nice, quite sweet in his own interesting way. So he is toughing out sore muscles right now. Have to give him a shoulder rub sometime. Oh, right. Hey, you mister, can I ask you a question? Of course, as long as it's one I can answer, I'd be happy to do so. I can't imagine there are actually questions you can't answer, but never mind that right now. I've been zipping around my hippogriff, but you have to run on your horsey legs, right? So I was wondering how tired you get from that. It's a lot less when we get when we run around? I'm not so sure. Strictly speaking, I can't say I truly understand what it feels like to only have two legs. Even when I do run around on two myself, I'm still running as a centaur than a human. I'm sure that does give me some advantages. I have no way of knowing if it's the difference between an average person and a marathon runner. If I remember right, horses are really good for running at long distances because their legs are built so much more simple than human legs, so they have a lot more, they can run a lot better. At least that's what I've read. Take that with some salt, you know, more than the usual. Well, this is says on the internet, so I should already take it with salt. What's the difference between walking and driving a car? Still not clicking for you, huh? Tell me, what do you think? I do not have much of an opinion, one way or the other. I guess they're having the Apocrypha cast returning. All I can say for sure is that running is tiring, regardless how good at it you may be. But I'm sure it's also good for your mind and your body, and it makes you feel good as well. I want to give the Hippogriff back to Bradamante and try making deliveries on foot for a change. No way, I can't. My legs would fall off. Ah, I agree. One does tend to picture a knight riding a majestic mount. Imagine one of the 12 paladins of Charlemagne arriving to the battlefield on foot, their shoulders heaving as they struggle to catch their breath. Second thought, I think that such a scene might be right up your proverbial alley, Sir Astolfo. No way, I always play the badass, not the buffoon. Anyways, never mind me, Shakespeare. How come you're not out there making deliveries? As one of the few literary-minded servants, I've been doing my part by handling the clerical work, the right person for the right job, as they say. Rest assured that despite how it may seem, I am not slacking in the slightest. If I remember Apocrypha right, Shakespeare actually does work very hard, but the problem is he likes to do things that would make out for what he thinks would be an interesting story. So if he thinks the person he's working for failing at the last minute would make for a more interesting story, yeah, he is at risk of actually following through with that. No, speaking of people not making deliveries, are you sure it's okay for you to be here? Man, this is good. Well, I'm just grabbing a bite to eat. Besides, I got a little that little sparrow proprietor standing watch for me. I'll be out here in a flash, the first sign of a certain someone. You know, Achilles, one could say your job is to preserve peace throughout all of Chaldea. After all, if you don't, making deliveries will be the last thing on our mind. And a job is still a job, regardless of whether it entails creating benefits or preventing drawbacks. Yeah, I guess that's a nice way of putting it. As Shakespeare said, it is all about the right person for the right job. As I see it, Astolfo, Achilles didn't just come here to enjoy a meal. I expect he feels bad about hiding out his room when the rest of us are out here working. That his true goal in showing his face here is to encourage us. If he wanted food, he could always just have someone take it to his room instead of coming here himself. Besides, he can't be all that hungry anyway, seeing as how he hasn't been making any deliveries himself. Hey, come on. Oh, really? Came all this way just to cheer me on? Didn't know you were so thoughtful. It's okay, you don't have to worry about me. I'll make sure to work hard enough for the both of us. Hey now, I never said anything about coming here to cheer you on. Don't worry, my custom-made golem will work hard enough to cover your share as well. All you need to do is focus on what you alone can and should do. What's this now? Seeing you all together, I feel like I recognize you from somewhere. But that aside, it sounds as though you're talking about something truly ridiculous. Must be nice having so much free time due to being in such low demand. If only I knew what that was like. Hey, Semiramis, I'm surprised you're here. Actually, working. Carrying parcels would normally be beneath an empress like myself, but that's what Master wants, so be it. Besides, I can't have him thinking I'm incapable of such a feat. So I'm only doing this to remind him of my greatness, as well as pass the time. So using your Hanging Gardens of Babylon? I suppose that would let you carry far more packages at once than most of us. Well, yes, of course. Far from it. Sure, she tried using the Hanging Gardens to carry a bunch of packages at first. But that was only until she ran out of magical energy before she could deliver even one of them. Now she just has her pigeon familiars do it. Well, where'd you come from, Amakusa? And how long have you been watching? I came from a swimming circle, of course. I'm a servant after all. As for how long? Well, that's a secret. That's not what I mean, and you know it. Those who haven't seen Apocrypha here, these two were the main villains in there, and they had an interesting relationship. Stop that! No using your noble phantasm to hide your embarrassment. I'm not embarrassed at all. I'm simply doing what I must to even the score. Chiron, can you do something about this? Alright, I suppose I must. Well, this isn't the sort of thing one should do without explicit consent. A little tap on a certain medical pressure point should instantly put her out like a light, and... Ah, the good old ancient Greek... Actually, the good old ancient Greek... Oh crap, I forgot what the Star Trek, thing was called. Well, I ruined the joke. Alright, Amakusa, sure. Take it from here, please. Understood, I'll figure something out. Besides, I'm sure she'll be much calmer by the time she wakes up. And when she finds out she's got a lap pillow, she might just break out her noble phantasm again. Well, if he says it's okay, it'll probably be okay. At least I hope so. I guess to address the elephant in the room, I do actually like Astolfo as a character with the stuff like Apocrypha have done with him. I just don't like what the internet and indeed what a lot of the franchise's own memes have done with him. CEO Morningstar is also trembling with joy. A customer is doing a ritual. Ryder time, eh? I actually may not have very many remaining. That might be a little dangerous. Well, if I don't have that many Riders left, I can use Berserkers, or I can use... Actually, I can even use a combination here. So let's do precisely that. So we're going to use extra class servants. Mecha Ellie... Yeah, the Mecha Ellie should be good. I doubt we're going to have a foreigner enemy anytime soon. So yeah. Sherlock and the Mecha Ellies will take care of this. Sounds like you're saying licorice. This should be good. Yeah, rulers resist basically everything, so everything but berserkers and extra class servants, so they're pretty tanky even if you're not intentionally trying to tank with them. In fact, Sherlock Holmes here has the, if I remember right, he has the lowest HP stat of all the 5-star rulers, but because rulers resist basically everything, there's pretty much no risk of anything going wrong. He's pretty tanky in spite of that, I mean. If they could focus on Sherlock, that would really help me out. Ooh, actually, Mecha Ellie here should be getting...
粉砕しよく見ておくように回避は許しま
helping
せん
hand check desiring
デ
ingredients.
スマスター敵へ補足エリチャードリル聞きません聞きませんエリザ粒子チェックさあサーチライトいいよく見ておくように
Thruster Brave Chain. Oops, that's gonna... Well, that should take out that end. I should have done that on the first enemy in the list. I guess it doesn't matter.
ごいなさいウエストゼロレディテーベット回避は許しません
Dang, she hit the 50%, missed the 80% crit chance. Well, that's RNG for you.
黙っていて
Actually, I should show off Sherlock's MP while I'm here. I don't remember if I did it last time, but I will this time.
初歩的なことだトモエレメンタルマイビラクー
If I remember the profile correctly, Sherlock's NP basically makes it so that a solution to any problem he runs into will always form, but he has to find it. It doesn't, like, if there's a door with no key, it will make a key exist, but it won't appear in his hands. He has to solve the mystery to find it.
放っておいて
Basically, it's normally it's a passive NP, but for the purpose of this game, it's treated like all the others, where he uses the true name reveal.
勝敗の結果さ
You know, calling out the name. While we're here, for anyone who's unaware with the franchise, a ruler in this series is not like a nation ruler, it's more of a judge. An impartial a judge that basically makes sure that all the other servants are following the rule in the fight are following the rules. Saber, huh? So I need archers. Luckily, I am pretty good on archers. Tota will be good here. Alright, 2 of these, so I could probably bring someone else as filler here. I guess Babbage makes good filler since I'm not going to be using him. Inexhaustible straw bag. Alright, you know what to do, Tota. Tota's probably the closest thing to the quote-unquote worst archer, but he's just even he's really, really good. I don't think there's any bad servants in the archer class. Nice.
光ってものさ。仕留めよう。
Excellent. I should probably try and use William Tell more, but his mats are pretty expensive. But he is one I do like, especially after all the stuff in Lost Belt 4. Cute golden customer. Lancer time. Ooh. Not sure how many Lancers I got left that aren't premium. Well, I guess we're all worst case scenario. I can just bring, yeah, one of the soloist Lancers. Anticipating Big Nobu, anticipating Mini Nobu.
潰れたらどうするんですか。トナカイさん、お願いします。よーし。
Can I get some more Santa Lily cards? That's a Brave Chain at the very least. Not the most ideal chain. I would prefer to Buster Brave Chain, but Brave Chain I will accept. Does this do anything? That's sufficient. Her MP itself actually does heal the party, so...
聖なる夜、素敵で無敵な奇跡の一瞬、ラ・グラッシー・ノエル。シャンシャンシャン、シャンシャンシャン。
Despite being one of the older servants, she's sent... John Alter Santa Lily is still pretty good.
お説教のお時間です。ツインヤークリカルクラッチ。
Nab. Free markets and open guilds. Alright, Paul Bunyan, do your thing.
よいしょ。お願い。よいしょ。危ないよ。
Here we are.
我が槍術存分に味わったかな。
Excellent. Blaze of Wisdom. Nature-friendly customer. Saber time. I don't have any cheap sabers, so we're gonna have to start busting out the good ones. Actually, I should probably bring an extra class here. Bring BB. Actually, I might have wanted to say BB. Well, I guess it doesn't matter either way. Yeah, this is what I was afraid might happen.
かしこまり。邪魔。どう？気持ちがいい。
Salome has a nice niche since she's against lawful good, and there's not many anti-good servants. Well, there are, but they're mostly limited 5 stars. Like most of the interesting servants, unfortunately. Actually, I guess even a lot of 4 stars are limited these days. I mean, you know, Passion Lip is a fan favorite who hasn't had very many returns. And that's not even counting crossover character. There we are. Limited deal aficionado.
いいじゃんいいじゃん。なかったことにしますね。
Yeah. And it sucks that it counts as a debuff. It sucks that that counts as a buff so you can't remove it. Not much can be done about it. Not right now, anyways.
マジ上がれ。
Demonic Sun Shower, and we'll do this to...
宗師枕を紐解けば音や空気大統領文術剣大神
Basically the Saber version of Emio. Unlimited Blade works, but actually is Saber this time.
邪魔
Wow, that was a nice crit.
うざい
Probably unnecessary since you would have killed either way, but at least means I don't have to worry about anything else really.
はいはいオッケー邪魔
Honestly, all Suzuka is really missing is a nice star gather up, because Sabers only have about average star weight naturally.
が血でべっとり
If she can get a good star weight up though, that would really, really help her out. And I don't want to have to roll for someone like Brynhilder, I think, has it. Yeah, there are some servants who can grant another one star weight to help make them critical more easily, but that requires a completely separate servant to function. More archers time. Atalanta might not be bad here, actually. Yeah, then I can bring, I'll bring Robin Ural and Robin Hood. I actually have a decent supply of archers. This shouldn't be too bad at all.
Ah, yes. Ah. Say.
On-site polisher. Stheno is definitely one of the more popular low-star archers. In fact, you're all... She gets a damage bonus against males and stuns, so basically, actually, yeah. Sorry for anyone who plays this game and wonders why I'm repeating the obvious here. It's just that since I don't play this game very often, I figure most of the people following won't be too familiar, so I should probably go over some stuff while we're doing these fights. But yeah, Grella gets a damage bonus against males and also has a chance to stun on her NP. Ah, speaking of which, real satisfied. The sword feels good thanks to all the polishing. Yeah, not to mention, she has a Siren Song here. If handled correctly, it's actually possible for her to stun lock male bosses, and that's why pretty much every male boss, ever since the Lost Belt storyline began, has had debuff immunity, simply because this 3-star right here is just so good at locking them down. They had to be immune just to make sure you couldn't cheese them. That's actually kind of funny, honestly. At least I think it is. Alright, Atlante, Beyond Arcadia. Is there a debuff on everyone? Yeah, that should be fine. Poisoned. And we'll go with Atlante's chain here. This should be easy. Bulbous Catastrophe. If I remember right, Adelante also has another Noble Phantasm. Well, not counting the Caledonian Boar outfit she can put on to become Berserker. I mean, she also has another Archer Noble Phantasm that's not in this game, but basically it's an arrow that homes in on the target. If I remember right. She uses it in Apocrypha, but she can't. Obviously, she can't use it in this game. And here's the main thing that makes Adeline so much fun. She pretty much guarantees the next turn will be nothing but criticals.
これだな。わかった。よし。
Oh, whoops. I forgot. Sure. Her dodge has NP gain on it, not critical damage up. I was thinking of Shiki, I think. Oh, well, good timing on my part. Oh, darn. I think Robin Hood should be able to finish him off. Dang it, just a bit short. As long as he doesn't NP, I don't think he'll be able to take anyone out here. Yeah, Adeline should finish him right here. Even without a crit, it's more than enough. Now we're starting to get into the gimmick floors, it seems. Shouldn't be too bad. I need as much of these gunpowders as possible. I have been absolutely drained thanks to... Ah, there. Reactor core gone. I swear every single servant I like demands all his gunpowders. Like Lakshmi, he demanded gunpowders. Santa Nightingale, she demanded gunpowders. And who else? Oh yeah, Adeline Berserker demanded gunpowders. Alright, so Zerks. Zerks. Something AoE. Actually, I could probably... Yeah, I can use Santa Kets for this. Perfect. Bring another Zerker of my own with Spartacus. I guess I should bring Leonidas just to keep the focus away, because Zerks are one of the few things that a ruler does not resist. So Leonidas drawing fire would be absolutely within my best interests. Cool stickler on delivery time. Let's re-roll here, see if I can't get some more of Kets. Yeah, there we are. Ooh, perfect. Buster Brave Chain with Santa Kets. Increase Buster card and Star Gathering. If you're wondering why she's dance themed, it's because during the holiday event, Quetzalcoatl mistook Santa, the role of Santa, as the role of Samba, and now she dances and has wrestling moves because it's a parody of a manga that I am not familiar with. Supposedly there was some sort of copyright infringement going on, or some sort of... I don't even know. There's a lot of rumors about... But long story short, she's one of the few events that never got rerun, so... Sadly, if you don't have her, you don't get a chance to get her again later. Here we are. There we are. Excellent. There we go. Dang, 50 stars. If anything survived, they wouldn't next turn with all those criticals. Oh good, stakes. I need plenty of more of those where those came from too. Then again, I guess in the general sense you can't have too many of the bronze materials. Silent customer. Let's see here. Who do I not mind losing? Oh yeah, I guess Iris doesn't get to do much, unfortunately, so I'll have to use her. And I guess I'll bring... yeah, for filler. For filler. Oh my, I guess I won't be using those silver bullets quite yet, will I?
行きますよ
温情なく
輝きよ
後期ですよ呵責なくやっておしまいなさい
Fortunately, Iris Vale is extremely specific. Renpi is that she heals the party and applies guts to everyone, including herself. However, some feel that Asclepius is a lot better at the role than her, especially since he does more than just heal. He also charges the party and cures debuffs. He's healing the yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, there's a lot of people who strongly believe that he's better. Not to mention, Iris Vale is from an event that already had its rerun, so if you didn't have her, you can't get her now.
はい行きますよ
加減なく後期ですよ
In the general sense, this isn't the kind of game you get much use out of white mages in general. So even Asclepius, unfortunately, doesn't see too much use unless it's a very specific purpose. Unfortunate, but I guess that's just how it goes
加
sometimes.
減なくはっ
いけない
5-star review generating machine.
喧嘩は両成敗よね苦しませはしないから
ひらめきましたぞせっかし一刀にて証を示す
Oh, this should be interesting. Song of the Grail in two-pronged formation.
白き聖杯よ歌え
That said, the fact she does give guts to herself and not just the rest of the party, it is one thing at least she does have over Asclepius, because Asclepius doesn't give it to himself. Which is a bit annoying if you need to go in a prolonged battle where you might need multiple.
わかりますね
Ah, there we go. Guts did in fact save her.
後期ですよ
I guess since I'm going with Kojiro, I should go with a full quick chain here. I'm gonna be honest, he's not especially powerful, but he can be fun, and some people do swear by him.
お願いし遅いな見せどころよな
Now, is this for a turn or a certain number of attacks? Number of attacks, perfect.
加減
In that case,
加減なく
we'll have Chen Gong use his full combo.
やっておしまいなさい後期ですよ宮将軍ここで自爆です犠牲のない勝利はありません
Chen makes a pretty good combo with a lot of berserkers. I should probably try teaming him up with my Tamamo cat eventually. He's meant to work with someone like Lubu or Lubu, though I've seen some people also use him with Summer or Jalter, but I'm pretty sure any Berserker appreciates his help. Assassins, eh? I also make it the all-girls team. I don't think this will have 2 waves, but I guess we'll see in a moment, won't we? Oh, it does have 2 waves. I guess they all are gonna have 2 waves from now on.
華麗に踊ってみせろよ。
はい。
それ
苦しい。
Skog is one of the first free servants given out, and as a result, she's not one of the more impressive ones, to say the least.
はい。承知。
いいぞ。見せてやるとも。そうだ。安いや。任され。それもいい
I
な。
need to get as many of these crit stars as I can.
愛なし。いいぞ。はっ。やす任され。いいぞ。見せてやるとも。お命ちょうだい。
Only one left. Here we are. There we are. Battle retreat.
どうあがいても及ぶまい。
That's not gonna do much, fortunately. Might as well heal up a bit while we... Yeah, she has 1 attack, but 1 heal, 1 taunt. Yeah, I'm not sure what they were thinking with the Summer Skog's kit. What's the overcharge effect with this? Decreased critical. Not a huge deal. Low chance of death. Guess I should just go with this. Skyball alternative.
影の国へ連れて行こう。ゲイボルクオルタナティブ。
There we are. Zabanaya. You're eligible. Shadow with 100 variations.
1対1と思い込んだ貴様の深く。
There we are. Delivery address is full of gatekeepers. Oh, what a bunch of dicks. You can't come in unless you've read all 57,000 volumes of anime. Ryder Ishtar. Yeah, Saber Rock, he's good. Now there's probably gonna be no, looks like everything's gonna be 2 waves from here on out, which is a little disappointing. But I should be able to handle it just fine. Auto lock unit.
楽しくなってきたついてる
Ooh. Well, I've got a chain, might as well use it, right? Excellent. It's 1 down. Alright, Hassan Lobo. I might as well go full Ryder-ish star.
はいはい終わりね
Here we are. The demonic nature of the Oni. Actually, I should probably do this so that we get, there. Increased death resist, attack. Monstrous strength. I accidentally thought this increases buster damage, but no. I was thinking of King Hassan or First
飛ば
Hassan.
していくわよ
Demonic nature of Oni. Use all eyes
やる
attacks.
気見せるがよい
What's the overcharge effect? Increases quick card and inflict death. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna be doing it this
女
way,
神のバカンスご機嫌ね
and we get a decent amount of the stars out of it. Ruin some kill, but at least some damage to soften up a bit for Ryder-ish star here.
お願いパンダゴージャスハッピーエレガントきらめく旅路アンガルカセブンカラーズ見え見え
I remember when I first went to Camelot, and the Sphinxes kicked my ass. That's right, it was not Gawain, it was not Mordred, it was the freaking starting Sphinxes in the first node that kicked my rear end. We'll keep our defenses up.
本気で有効か
Quick chain and guaranteed crits.
見え見え
Here we are.
女神の足技堪能してもらえたかしら
Stay firm. How to properly handle complaints. Oh dang. Yeah, I might want to go with first Hassan if we're going. This is gonna be a Ryder node, eh? I don't have any Grailed Assassins, so I don't have any Grailed ones, but I do have Shiki here, who should be pretty good at. I can bring Carry. Actually, I may want to bring Waver as a support, just because he's that. He'll be at a massive disadvantage, but I don't have Osaka Hime. Besides, I just need to get enough for 1 NP off for Shiki, I think. Yeah, actually, I can do this. Stay firm. How to handle complaints. Amazon CEO. Next on the agenda, I would like to discuss this tower's residents. If any of you have any objections, I'm happy to hear them in the interest of spirited discourse. I'm starting to understand this tower is home to much more direct threats than what we've previously faced. The assassins, for lack of a better word, are not acting autonomously to take advantage of our moment of weakness as the others were. No, whether by tricking them or asking them directly, whoever's behind this positioned them here like hunting dog. Intentionally, like hunting dog. I think you're right, given what we saw with Salome on the 10th floor, we may well run into other people we know were somehow incited to be here. Much as I wish that wasn't the case. I'll say, the other servants here are the same ones we weren't able to get hold of, and we'll be up against a lot of opponents I'd really prefer not to fight if we can help it. What sort of people are we talking about here? Galactic collection models, interstellar influencers? And that reminds me, Alex told me some very interesting things on the way here. It seems your company's home to a wise king who slew dragons and giants alike. Martial artist who practices ancient martial arts. And a master swordsman who wields two blades at once. And apparently those fearsome warriors are only the tip of the iceberg. I can only hope I'll get them to deliver an order to customers those days. Makes my blood boil with excitement just thinking about it. As CEO, you're kind of freaking me out here. I'm sorry to interrupt while you lick your lips in obvious anticipation, but you don't usually go around fighting your customers, do you? Oh, whoops, I forgot myself for a moment. Yes, you are right. We almost usually never fight your customers. My CEO Morningstar reserves solely for grifters and entitled customers making outrageous complaints. I cannot let myself forgo my guiding principle, right? Even if we do run into people we know, I like to get past them peacefully. Ideally, we might even make them learn something. We might be able to learn something new by talking to them. Well, speaking of which, look like this floor's residents headed your way. Please be careful. Here we go. I have a delivery to Amazons.com. If you happen to be a renowned and fearsome warrior, please feel free to make as many outrageous complaints as you like and prepare to face them all head on. Foe? Good day, sir. I have the Calamity Ranch Premium Steak Pack that you ordered here. Would you sign, please? A dragon. I don't think he understands me. This could be a problem. How could you be so calm about this? I will admit this is not what I was expecting, but it's a policy to treat every customer equally. It'll take more than the language. As CEO, it'll take more than language barrier, vicious fangs, sharp talent, and a tough-looking scale to make me forgo protocol. I'll admit that business mentality of yours is quite BP rich in some respects, but look out. Of course, if a customer attempts to attack the delivery person, protocol goes out the window. We have a term for customers who refuse to abide by common courtesy, make unreasonable illogical demands, and/or resort to violence. We call them pricks. And the ones who orders of magnitude or worse than normal pricks are called monster pricks. Normal pricks, these are advanced pricks. And since this customer looks to be one of those, I'll have to be more confrontational than usual. Oh. I get the feeling Foe and I are thinking the same thing, so we're gonna have to give the translation here. You want to say monster pricks, don't you? Dang, NP4, this person really wanted to do something with Gramps. Well, no complaints here then. Cheeky, okay, yeah. Cheeky's one of the very few freebie event servants with an upgrade to her NP. I hope they do more of those because those are quite nice. Unentitled Wyvern. Since I know Shiki used her NP in the last one. Yeah. Yeah, this one increases busted card effectiveness. Protection of the Faith. Oh yeah, Death's Abyss. It's got a pretty big, huge buff, so now... Buster up. Death's Abyss. Increased Buster while Guts is active. And if the enemy somehow manages to kill him while he has the Guts active, he gets an even stronger Buster buff. He is absurdly powerful. Protection of the Faith. Heals and gives him a bunch of buffs. Very fair and balanced skill, as I'm sure you can notice. And I have the feeling I'll be better off doing a Buster Brave chain here. Yeah, so let's do precisely that. Buster Brave chain. Azrael. Hearken, the evening bell tolls lightning. What's kind of cool is if Azrael kills the target, either with damage or the instant kill effect, it skips their death animation, they just vanish once you return from battle screen. That was actually originally a glitch. They eventually fixed it, but since the fan liked it so much, they reversed it and made it so that they vanish again. Ah, excellent, excellent. Do do do. Amazons.com will never give in to Monster. I have to say, I wasn't expecting to run such a straightforward threat here. Straightforward? That's exactly it. This one may not be what we were expecting, but it's a decidedly commonplace type of danger. In fact, this is the impression I get from the whole tower, or should I say from this matter as a whole. It's unabashedly straightforward, as though it's been thrown together with brute force alone. Perhaps there's some sort of hint as the one behind this might be? Yeah, I think I can see that. Nonetheless, all we can do at this point is continue to overcome whatever obstacles lie in our way. We will fight straightforward tactics with straightforward tactics, brute strength with brute strength. Indeed, hard it may be. This is what I expelled at. Alright then, let's keep it up. Meanwhile... Oh my, are we gonna meet the racers from Summer 2? Yo, I got a bike that needs filling up with high-octane magical energy. Understood, but I'm afraid this machine shop has become so popular, we are backed up with other maintenance requests at the moment, so it will be a bit of a wait. Those who thirst gather at the watering hole, essential time ticking by until tomorrow arrives. Sorry about that, little man, I've been waiting for them to service my machine too. Yeah, all good with me, I ain't in any rush. Gotta say though, the more I scope out your car, the more golden it looks. Fairly sure it's wine red, not the color. That's wine red, if not the color of blood. Sure is, but even more gold if it was colored golden too. Man, I always want a convertible. It's so cool you can open and close the roof whenever you want. Almost feels like driving a transforming robot. Well, that motorcycle of yours is lovely in its own right. There's nothing quite like a beautiful woman wearing a catsuit and riding a motorcycle. If I ever get the chance, I may have to try switching my car out for one myself sometime. Oh, but I'll need to practice that move where you take off your helmet and let your hair cascade down your neck in slow motion first. That's a move every beautiful bike-riding phantom thief should be able to do. Ooh, golden red bike. I like that. If you ever make that happen, we ought to go riding together. Just don't go around stealing anything. Stealing's the kind of thing that an Oni would do, so I have to stop you on a matter of principle. Yes, of course, I promise I'll be good. Little does he know that another phantom thief move is pointing, crossing our fingers behind our backs. But your fingers are right there, one on a gun and one on your side. Anyway, Babbage there wasn't kidding when he said this place is popular, huh? Didn't realize there were so many other servants with some kind of machine. True, though, maybe partly due to the fact there aren't many mechanics to go around either. Come on, if you do not want me to pay you for services, bullet between the eyes, hurry up. Though I am still elated from getting to serve Master by driving my vehicle so fast for the first time in a while, and it makes a finger trigger happy. Damn it, I don't even have time to sell her on the merits of direct current drivetrain. They're done. You know, just a reminder, my technical skills lie in mass production, not in serving individual items. Still, the fact that I can pull it off perfectly just goes to show the genius inventor I truly am. Oh yeah, for anyone who doesn't know the deal with Edison, basically, apparently, since the creator wasn't too familiar with American presidents, they decided to make it so that the presidents are all too recent in history to be summoned as servants, so they all granted their power to some in American history. In this case, they chose Edison, and so he has the power of all American presidents, past, present, and future, as well Although Thomas Edison's still the base personality, so anyone who interacts with him and knew Edison will say, "Oh yeah, that's Edison." No, I don't know why he's a lion. The fact I can still the fact I can pull. Oh, I accidentally skipped too much. Still, the fact I can pull it off so perfectly goes to show what kind of genius inventor I truly am. Feel free to shower me with accolades if you like. You can never too many accolades. Good work. Now then, I must be off on my next mission. Redelivery. Hang on. Hang in there, Master. I've yet to lay eyes on. I will soon serve you amazingly. You will not. You will not cry. You'll learn about my delivery skills. Look forward to it. Damn, now that was a golden bike too. You just see that sleek black body. Not to mention the nitro booster kicking in. Made Saber Alter is one of the few single target riders, and they haven't actually added many because Ryder Kentucky was just so powerful. But you know, one what's funny is that the Ryder Kentucky is well over 2 years old now, even in the global, the NA server, the global server I'm playing right now, let alone the Japanese server, which is 2 years ahead. So it's a bit funny that they are so hesitant to make more single target riders, even in the 5-star range. I'd wager not many of the people in the Japanese server still have him, just because he's from that old of an event. Hurry up, every moment this fake mirage-like castle remnant remains standing is an affront to my existence. If I don't do everything in my power to get rid of it, who will? Now come on, I'm supposed to resume my complete edition of my Guardian of the Seven Keys album in 120 seconds. Putting aside the fact that this fake castle showing up is the only reason we can exist simultaneously, I know the CEO's distress at losing her employees. It would be the same as losing my subjects. I'm so happy to lend her a hand. Indeed, I wish her nothing but a swift reboot. Now go on, hurry up with our maintenance. Damn, it seems I won't have time to secretly install those alternate current attachments after all. There, I'm done. Yeah, Edison and Tesla have a DC versus AC meme thing going on that they really like to overplay, I'm gonna be honest there. Good work, alright, we're heading out, prepare for liftoff. Oh right, I'd forgotten we had some servants who were also machines. No wonder they're so busy here then, especially if they got ones like Donzo Neza showing up here too. Now there's some golden work ethic. Vending team, shh, thank you for waiting. We can look at your vehicles now. So we've got a sports car and a motorcycle in for maintenance. Got it. I must say, I feel much more at home with these sort of things than I do rocket punches and skirt missiles. Agreed, though I have an idea. Now that we have time and energy spare, how would you like us to upgrade your machines, not just give them a tune-up? It would be our way of apologizing to you for the wait. Sounds excellent. I was just getting the urge to invent anyway. How does a direct current propulsion sound? It would let you make deliveries twice efficiently. Ah, what's that? You say you prefer an alternating current booster that'll give you 3 times the efficiency, being safe and secure? It makes sense to me. I think I'll need time to think about it. Well, if it means my beloved bear is getting faster, cooler, and more golden, I guess I don't care if we make it gas, steam, electric, or even a hybrid. I assure you there is no need for concern. We all have experience racing in some form or another, after all. Exactly, our technical prowess and design chops have already been proven, not to mention very well received. Yeah, I can feel the creativity welling up inside me right now. I think we can make a vehicle on par with the masterpieces we made back then. Yeah, they're referring to Summer 2, which was themed around a race. Yeah, exactly, those... thanks, but I don't think I'm leveled up enough for that. Yes, I think I'll pass on that as well, if you don't mind. But why? Though technically Moriarty was the one responsible for making Babbage able to turn into a race car. No, it doesn't make any better sense in context, don't ask. Amazing. I could probably max limit break it if I wanted, but I won't do that. An order of weapons. Alright, so I need a saber, then. I want to do Lakshmi Bai, but it would probably be within my best interest to go for, yeah, let's go with Saber Alter first, since she's actually really good both in base NP damage as well as, nuking things. And I'll bring Rama with me. And someone off-class. I've been holding off too long to bring... yeah, I should bring Cursed Arm here. I've been holding him off for too long. I should level some of his skills just because he can be decent for generating stars. I say decent though because he's far from one of the best at it. Assassins are supposedly supposed to be good at making them, but since most of them have 2-hit quick cards, that's not happening. I can tell you that much. Oh, so this is a 1... Okay, then in that case I can go all out. Charisma. Charisma E is a meme. Even if I max up to 10, it only gives like, what, something like 10 or 11% stat boost? That's pretty goofy given most party-wide attack buffs are 20%. Well, no matter. I should probably focus on the Brave Chain here, so here we are. Excalibur Morgan. Vortigern have King, first the Rising Sun. Swallow the light, Excalibur Morgan. I really like the Shinjuku outfit. I don't use her as much anymore now that I've got so many Grailed Sabers, but I really do like having her all the same. And she did do a lot of carrying back when I first started, since she was one of my first 4-star pulls. Who knew tossing some quartz at the Valentine's event would end up that well? The customer is demonic within. Caster, eh? You know what, let's save on the casting here and go with, Kelsis. Actually, no. I'm gonna go with Avisperon. No, Avisperon, Actually, he's ready here. Oh, nice, these two are ready. Well, first of all, let me choose someone here for filler. A single target Berserker might actually be worth it. Actually, Caster Shuten would be good, since it's not like I'm going to be using her much. But first, I should probably exchange the people who are hanging out here. Ah, Sieg's ready as well. Alright, let's see who else is here. This is the snack bar. Ooh. JK Fox is ready. So let's put her in there. Jim, who's compatible. Saber Hakosai, interesting. I should probably put Santa Ketz in here. And, reading room. Who likes to read? Oh, interesting. JK Fox does enjoy it. I'll have to keep that in mind. Salter also likes it, but I shouldn't have too many sabers. Do this with too many sabers, so, who cares? Sir, let's bring Salter in here. The customer is demonic within. Class Affinity Caster. Casters are effective against assassins. Sure, we'll go with Cha-Cha here. Increase damage for all allies. Is this for allies or just self? Just self. Alright. Radiant Fortress, Demon Fortress of the Sun.
知識は地の煉獄のものの二ついざや
I do love the animation for Chacha's NP, but it's so ridiculously weak. Yeah, see? Remember, it took a Buster Brave chain on top of the NP to take out just one enemy. But granted, there was the strongest one. Where Jaguar wants a redelivery.
のの
水よ。
いけず
おみつを
This should do the trick.
真なる英我が
Guide the true ether. Sword of Romulus.
成敗なんて冗談冗談
An order of Halloween goods. Oh, I could definitely whip out a rash for this one. And I could bring someone off class to just to fill the space. I guess Carry wouldn't be a bad one since it's not like I'm going to be using, fortunately.
頭ね
行くぞ。贈り物は眠ってからだ。
ね頭がぼーっとする
行くぞ。
Dang, a nice crit.
羊はこう使う。
Guess I need to take that one out immediately.
行くぜ。
頭がぼーっとする
落ちろ。
キャンディーケイン
Here we are. Night anticipating Halloween. We're gonna use this on Arash because his is gonna hit the hardest. Well, not quite. Alright, we'll go with hers
サンタエフェクト
first,
発動。
then his, and then this one.
できるとも。よし、やるぞ。1、2、3。
Here, let's do this one.
キャンディースターフォトンレイ
Since I played Extella around the time Santa Altero came, I think she's heavily based off of Extella. Or at least that's what it feels like, given it...
熱が上がってきた
Yeah, the sheep seems designed similar to the enemies that were in that game. Not to mention it references her Titan form and her profile. Delivery of Japanese sake. Berserks, huh? Nobu might be good for this. Chloe's are good as well. Let's go with her. Guess I can take Ryoma here. I guess you could use the bond boost as well.
鉄砲隊構えい。わしじゃでわしじゃ司令さらばじゃ。いいわである
行くとしますか。
こっちよ。放て
せい。
もう一発。いた。
ああ、行くよ。
まとめ
行くとしますか。
はあ。いけ。
お嬢さん。
任せる。
Green Oni ordering rare items. Oni ordering rare items.
こうしてほしいんでしょう。へいへい、ビビってんのかよーい。
いやいや、
さっさとかかってこーい。
できれば逃げてくれると嬉しいけどね。
あいつ食べていいか。
ダメだよ。
ぜひもなし。
Actually, let's go with Demon
歯殺
King.
しじゃ。
This function. Yeah, there we go. I don't think enemies are divine, but I might as well in case.
歯殺しじゃ。ぜひであるか。わしじゃ。
And Demon King is basically self-modification, so increases her star weight, increases critical damage, so absolutely perfect for a crit comp. Small Fry probably, yeah, one of them did. Destroy. And that's the main target gone. Diversion.
任せろ。
そいつはめえよ
わ。しじゃ。はあ。行け。はあ、ちょっと疲れちゃった。魔力供給お願いね、マスター。
Excellent. More bones are always a good thing. I'm almost out of bone hell, but I still have but the servants I have that ask for them want tons, and it's only gonna get worse if I choose Tamamo from the SSR ticket in April or May, whichever it's coming in. An order for a sharp sword. I should probably go with Helena here. Then Avisperon. Guess I can bring the Berserker here. Berserker Adelana here.
目前の敵をなぎ払おう。駆動準備。
Greatly increase your
ゴーレム
engage.
任せなさい。そのいいけどいいわ。
Might as well use a Brave Chain to take this out.
第二の光。セラピスの知恵よ。
Sound the alarm.
ああ、いいだろう。
そうか。
行け。
そうか、よし。ああ、
There we are. We'll have Outlaw World finish off with her. But yeah, funny thing, for anyone who's not seen Apocrypha, she can switch between her Archer and a Berserker form at will just by putting on the boar coat there, but because this is a mobile gacha game, they decided to separate them, and you have to roll for them separately. For profile, Outline Alter's profile even directly states if she were to take off the boar pelt, she'd immediately revert to her Archer form.
よくってよ
Dude.
任せなさい
Here. Alright. Elena's Sanat Kumara, Golem Teacher Malkuth, and then Torpos, Kia.
力をよこせ。
海にレムリア空にハイヤラそして地にはこんサナトクマラ
There we are. Now for the Golem Keter Malkuth.
五大元素設
5 connecting great elements
生
fused
命と武器
into the clay.
生み出す楽
Lead
園
the
に
persecutor to the
受
paradise
難
you
の
will
民を
create.
導きたまえゴーレムケテルマルクト
It's a Keter. I wonder if it counts as an SCP.
間違いじゃ
And yes, I know that's the etymology
間違いのは
behind
ず
it.
がないんだ。
Procure it all with recommendations.
静か
Alright, let's heal everyone real quick. Cure all. Increase star gather rate. Critical strength. Okay, yeah, I was thinking of her berserker form.
よし、そうか。
いいだ
Here we are. Here we are.
たまには肉体労働もしないとね
Her crits are pretty fun. Arrowhead of Maps. 25 deliveries.
予定の半ばほどま
Reached
で
the halfway
過ぎ
point.
たか
Going at a good
悪く
pace.
ないペースだ
And we didn't even have to. Oh wait, the customer likes guns. Lancers, huh? Karna's probably gonna come off cooldown soon, but I might be able to cheese this one with the single target ones. Is it the party or just the user? Ah. In that case, yeah, I can do with what I was planning to do. So if I give this to Mash, she won't gain the bonus, but she will spread its bonus across the party. I do want to max out Kagatora's. It's just that her mats are so expensive, I can't afford it. Since there's only one wave here, I can have Kagatora handle it. Glory gained on foot. Fates decreed by the heavens. Where? This Brave Chain should take care of that enemy. In fact, the NP alone might. As a single target, she's pretty good at nuking a single person. Girl. Ipsy, love survival tools, love camping tools.
お任せください。
Alright, let's go with more arts chains. See if I can't get another MP going. That could be fun. Ah, good. I can see Vlad's MP now. Affection of Faith. And let's get the whole Brave chain here. Heziklibe. There we are. Fluids I am also completely out of, thanks to Salome, Asiplus, and Santa Nightingale. Yeah. So I don't have mash, I can't quite do that. But I need to eat this one, so let's do it this way. It's a bit risky to use up Ryder Kentucky here, but I think we can do it. I guess I could also show off, Angramayu's NP, but I'm gonna be honest, it's not a very good one. He jokes he's the weakest servant, and while gameplay-wise he's technically not, he's officially a 0-star, but he has the stats of a 2-star, so he's slightly stronger than 1-stars, but his NP is pretty crap. Anthology collector, dictionary collector.
わかりました。ええ、祈りを。
Martha looks really nice after animation updates, but she does suffer from the fact that she only gets 1 hit on all of her cards except for her 1 quick card, which has 2. Lexicon collector. Alright, I should be able to do this way. Increase defense for 1 enemy. Actually, yeah, we're gonna do it this way. Golden drive, good night. Let's hit the road then. It's always amusing when the Ryder actually runs over the enemy with whatever their mount is. Ah, no crits there. Oh well. It's still dead. Red page. Excellent. Bergavestra is not going to do much. For anyone who's unaware of it, you'll see just why it's not very good. It heals a bit and sets him to reflect damage. Over here.
島に死ねベルフアベスタおいおい生き残っちゃ
Yeah.
うんだ
Berg of Estro reflects damage dealt to him. However, it only reflects it if he... First of all, he has to survive, and he doesn't have any natural gut skills, so you need to support him if you want that. Also, it does not taunt him, so enemies might not choose to even attack him. The good news is that it does reflect double damage he takes, so while it's not going to be... Which is also unfortunate because enemies have, you know, like hundreds of thousand HP, as you can see there, while he's got like 10k. So even if we assume he gets dropped to 1 HP and reflects 20k, what's that compared to the 100k the enemy has? Technically, it does have a niche because it's true damage, in the sense that it ignores defense buffs, and the damage cannot be buffed to be higher, nor can it be debuffed to go lower. So it does have a niche there at the very least, but even then, that's kind of stretching it. I mean, a while ago there was some challenge missions that he could be used against, but instead I just used Serenity and had her stack poison to kill the enemy with dots. Damage over time effects, I mean. It was just that bad. Someone seems to be having bug troubles. Oh my. Gonna have to be Gray's time to shine. I need your help, Wu. I guess I need a supporter with me. Actually, there's not much in general I can do. Guess I'll have to bring someone off class. I'll have to make it Sheba. Even though she's really weak. But she does at least buff Gray to a ridiculous degree, so that'll be nice.
食らってやろうぜよし来た
Yeah, if they focus on her, I'm not gonna be able to save her.
やります。切り裂きます。やります。せい。せい。お願い。あと。
Archery.
あと。
任せな
We are. Swarm settled in a room. Great windbreaker. Might as well do this for the Wu Zetian. No. NP. That's some pretty good crit damage, actually.
やります。
Actually, no. Let's have Wu Zetian do another Brave Chain here. Excellent. Bug spray, please. Alright, I can actually use this for Wu here. Torture technique. Alright, Gray.
高森の秘宝お見せします。
おっとそういうご命令か
Empress's Charisma. Wisdom of the Demon.
やっちゃいます。
Charisma B. Ringo Miniad first.
疑似人格停止第2段階限定解除を開始
戦争発病乱暴嫌だ
Dang, we didn't even get to see Wu's NP. Probably should have used hers first now that I think about it, but I guess it doesn't matter. Matters is we cleared it all. Unfortunately, Gray is one situation where I feel like she's a good assassin farmer, considering the customer just can't stop. It's fine. No, what is the AoE? Ryder. Jalter Berserker. Alright, should have a good amount of face cards and NP damage with this. Berserkers technically... yeah, resist other Berserkers, sort of. Help her troubled with rough hands. Growth Spurt Demon Boar. Hey, these are enemies from Summer 2 when they were trying to find Orion with a bunch of strangely, suspiciously similar looking ones. Here we are. Alright, Marie Antoinette, do your thing. I can't wait for her animation update. Once again, I think it's one that's coming this year, so it should be useful. Oh dang! Buster Brave Chain from Jalter. Excellent. I really do like Jalter Berserker. Fortunately, I have no choice but to do this, but I should get a quick Brave Chain at the very least. No, Invincible and Restore HP. Oh, that's 3 times and it's perm. I forgot, that's... yeah, I forgot Marie Antoinette's, Beautiful Princess is basically, Kukulin's protection from arrows except with invulnerability, so if the enemy never hits them, it just stays there. Guillotine Breaker. Quick Brave Chain. She actually does work well with Scotty. I should probably be using more. Demon Boar buying its kids food. Schwarzwald fake. Alright, let's heal everyone real quick. Alright, Jalter Berserker, go this way. Burn, stack. No effect. I'm gonna have to hope this finishes it because I'm probably gonna die if that's not the case. Oh yeah, it's gonna finish it. Excellent, the gallstone. Come on, Skullstone. I don't need too many of those, but I guess it doesn't hurt to have a surplus. Heroes will not get special treatment. Lancer Tamonomai is going to be getting a lot of use there. What is it? No proof of hero. Oh man, I know your pain. Ooh, this is a pretty good card actually. I'm gonna borrow him. Tamonomai. Answer. And this is perfect for a Syphilis, actually. And I should bring Anniversary Blonde for this. Amazonist.com, CEO. Heroes will not get special treatment. Smell, I recognize that smell. Just so you noticed. My perfume is Viva La France number 5, the only thing cosmic actress Crystal Marie ever wore to bed. It has a wonderfully elegant aroma, don't you think? No, it's not that. What I smell up ahead is a Greek man. And the most Greek man I know of all time is a... Fo. Please don't go berserk when you're on the clock, Miss CEO. Amazon. Phew, there we go. That should help me stay calm for now. What in the world was that, outburst? Oh, that was our company anthem, the song that symbolizes, and also knows the verse. I commissioned the famous composer, Amadeus P. to write it not long ago. It's not the most complex music, but I enjoy it for how it lifts from spirits. I use it to mark important events such as our new employee welcome party, or to relieve stress the instant I onset of it, like right now. It's nothing if not bracing. I see. Alright, now that we've collected ourselves, let's keep moving. I believe our next customer is ahead. Something seems slightly off here. Yeah, you're right, I can't put my UV on it, though. I'm not seeing anything that's clearly out of place on our end. But also, I have complete trust in your instincts, Master. If you think something isn't right, I'll go ahead and raise the alert level. In the meantime, it looks like we found this floor's resident. Oh crap, it's Orion. Oh, it's Chad Orion. Well, the game itself calls him Super, to show he's a different form of the basic Orion where he teams up with Artemis. And not by... Oh, that's definitely Orion, and the non-bear one. Oh, it's you guys, so you finally made it here. So this must be the one that, Da Vinci was referring to as, someone they'd rather not have to fight if they can avoid it. He does seem to be Greek, but it's not him. He's much too broad. He's their CEO. You can do this. Alright. We are from Amazonist.com. I apologize for the delay. I take it you are Mr. Best Hunter in all of Greece? Yeah, that's right. That's why I came here, and I've been waiting here ever since. No, the more I think about it, the less sense it makes. What doesn't make sense? My reason for being here, know what I mean? I can't say that we do. Although, since it's Artemis Temple, it does make sense you'd be here. There, my point exactly. Don't think it's awful that that's the only reason I'm here. What do you mean? Oh, well, I can't refuse to answer a question from a woman as pretty as you, can I? Well, after this temple was first made... My temple? Oh yeah, it's beautiful, isn't it? But you know, don't you think it's strange you're not here, darling? I mean, it's my temple, you should totally be here, right? Right, so I'll go ahead and leave you here. Ready or not, here I go. And that's all she wrote, can you believe that? I don't even like it here that much. Honestly, I can't even relax, feels like someone's already always watching me. I swear, why does every single room here gotta have a statue of her? Well, like she said, it is her temple, that's the kind of thing seems par for the course if you ask me. Very true. At any rate, I understand your situation now. You're here because Artemis told you to be here, is that correct? That's right, and she also told me not to let you guys pass, not to sign or anything. And not to sign anything. So you mean to interfere our work by refusing to sign your package, shall you? And it would seem we have another monster prick on our hands. Let me just get one more thing straight. If this is Artemis Temple and you're here on her orders, does that mean she's the one who's been going after Amazon.com the whole time? Can't speak to that, wasn't part of my job description, but I can at least give you a hint. The Amazons you'll be looking for, they're all on the top of this tower. See, then I have all the more reason to deliver these orders. As one of Amazon.com's business partners, I cannot let this stand either. I need to get their operations back and working as soon as possible, so they can start selling my company's products at discounted shipping and handling prices. So prepare yourself, man with muscles almost but not quite in high as BP as my husband's. I'm about to make you kneel before me and my radiance, so you're a married woman, huh? Doesn't bother me. That's exactly what I loathe about him, especially Greek ones. No, that's not right. Work is work, and a CEO should never discriminate between customers. Just give me a moment, sir, and we'll deliver the book you ordered. Built onto jokes guaranteed to have married women throwing themselves directly at your face. Oh, come on. You don't yell my order out loud, don't you have right privacy? If I remember right, Artemis and Orion's relationship was actually quite platonic in the original lore, but it's very common for them to be made lovers because, well, people have a hard time not having— oh, crap. Actually, yeah, I should probably keep those side guys alive. Super Orion I need to be very careful of. He is absolutely capable of wrecking my face. Super Orion doesn't have a damage NP, instead going for a buff one, but as you can see, his damage is not something you want to take lightly. Yeah, if I don't do this, he's gonna die. Actually, this may work to my advantage. Yes. Orion is not divine. He's not counted as a divine servant, if I remember right, so light gets for all hours each turn. I debuff immune to all allies. Alright, so we'll go with Super Karnas first, and then if anything's left, he'll finish that off. Feel the mercy. He will be destroyed with strength. It was inevitable. Resurrection on hands. Resurrection on hands. No. That's the best I can do for now. I wish he gave himself guts because that's the one thing I'm really missing. He does at least heal himself though, and I'm not really up to it, but I guess I need to hold out a little bit, I guess. If I can get Tomomo to her NP, this should be over. Orion is a Lancer Town's NP deals bonus damage to males for reasons that will become evident very, very soon if you didn't see it last time. Decrease charge gain. And I can just charge his NP this. Yeah, see? Perfectly fine. And just to be safe, we're going to use a mana burst from our NP here. Alright, here we go. Lancer Tam should finish him. Yep, that did the trick. Raw Amazonas. What's that all about? She's using a company anthem to alleviate the overexcitement she feels when battling a Greek warrior. Phew, there are a few times when you start to look like a certain A to me, but I'm alright now. Look. Alright, Mr. Not A, now that you've lost, you can either sign here or die where you stand. I got it. Now that I put this much of fight still lost, I think I've held up my end of the deal. Good, everything seems to be in order with your signature. Here you go. We hope you'll continue to order from us again soon. No, but now they fought, I get the appeal. Especially like the bodybuilder thing you got going. I love strong women. Of course, I like weak women too. Stop, no good can come from this. Silent Ace, yeah, Usakabe Hime's got it right. She's got the right of it. Master, I think it might be best if you get far away from those you can. Now that he's pushing her buttons directly, I don't think even the company anthem will restrain her. I've proved nothing. It looks like there's something happening behind Orion as well. Oh? Oh, so I think you'll be even prettier when you're older, though Gores are prettier now, too. Might almost be the goddess, man. I can't wait to see the future old for you. Excuse me, I know there's a figurative bomb about to go off in front of you, but you may want to pay attention to what's been going behind you as well. Behind? Was that statue always this close? Eve, that aura, don't tell, leaking through. Oh, darling. Oh, Artemis, what are you doing here? Just like the forest, the best place to hide a tree, the best place to hide me is in my temple. Just thought of you fighting by your lonesome for the woman you love was enough to give me shivers. Did you forget the part where you put me here against my will? Well, I couldn't help that. You wouldn't be nearly as cool if you didn't do this alone. But of course, if I was seeing you being cool and you're lonesome, I knew I'd have to do so secretly, so I kept watch while pretending to be a statue. My heart was aflutter with the idea of watching you from above, like, well, a god. And then it was surprisingly novel and exciting to see you getting all sorts of things with your lonesome. The whole idea of privacy is still completely foreign to you. It's almost refreshing, then, in a way. Of course, why I do trust you, I was also teens a bit worried you might try something with the other girls while I was away. I figured watching you like this might stop me to try, and I was right. Come on, be reasonable. Well, I never would have tried anything if I knew you were watching, really. It's just like a sting operation, I'm not a fan. I'm not hearing. Gee. Aha, I just realized what was off about this room. Until now, this room. Ah, I didn't even realize that. But it makes sense. That's it. Now that I think about it, this is the only one who's seen without the bear Orion on its head. Because it turned out to not be a statue at all. And I was so caught up in scanning for more important things, the idea of playing Spot the Difference never occurred to me. Once again, this is exactly what I loathe about the Greek man. Oh good, last chance to get angry thanks to someone else beating you to the punch. We've all been there. There's nothing to do with that. I simply remembered I had more pressing matters to attend to than dealing with this sort of customer. Lady Artemis, there's something I wish to ask you. Oh, sure, makes sense you have questions. But I'm busy teaching Darling a lesson, so I'll have to use my goddess powers to answer quickly. No, I'm not the one who abducted your employees or Luigier. Ah, then does that mean you did not build this tower? Nope, I just gave my permission when I was asked. Though I did insist on putting Darling here in exchange for licensing my portrait rights. But if you're not the one behind all this, who is? Well, it's really not that complicated. I bet some people have already figured it out. Whether you have or not, you have 20 floors to go. The mastermind and their right hand are waiting for you, so instead of thinking hard about who they might be, you might as well keep climbing until you meet them yourselves. Good luck, I know you can do it. Let's see. True, continuing our current path does seem as though it will be the quickest way to our destination. Let us go. At this point, I can guess who it might be just by process of elimination. I knew it was a possibility, but I didn't think you'd actually come to this. I hope you know what you're doing. Meanwhile... Phew, it is so much fun flying around the beach in the world I know so little about, yes. And it's made even better by the delicious nachos I get to eat after my delivery shift. Oh, Zerko is overjoyed as well. The Yule log cakes we get to eat on days like these are very good civilization, sweet too. Do not be ridiculous, everyone knows meat buns are the king of winter junk food, blowing to cool it off. Santa Alter here was the first Christmas alt, and she is the only one I do not have. Well, her and Castroliz, but Castroliz will get a rerun in a year or two, so I'll be able to get her then. Oh, weren't you out riding your motorcycle not too long ago? I'm having it overhauled in the shop after pushing it too hard. In the meantime, I'll use Mark II. May not be as fast, but she's much more maneuverable. Plus, she can fly. Not to mention, she can carry many more things than the bike, so well suited for making deliveries, too. I know what you mean. I don't think any other servants are as used to carrying and delivering things as we are. That's why I don't think it's any exaggeration to say we're the true stars of the event. sure what you're talking about, but I do know that we deliver medicine to wherever it's needed. The only problem is that patients listed on my rounds keep running away whenever I try to administer it. Well, strangely enough, they would also always breathe a sigh of relief whenever I gave them the package I was asked to bring head their way anyway. Guessing those packages serve the same function as the teddy bears pediatricians used to use to calm young patients. Regardless, thanks to them, I was able to administer every patient's medicines by giving the shot right after they breathed a sigh, so it all worked out in the end. I know you're performing a service, since I'm sure that medicine you're giving them is good for them. But I can't say I like how it brings back some less than pleasant memories. Medicine isn't the bonus, it's the package. Munch munch. They're nice and full. Alright, time to get back to Christmas! Oh wow, did you just say something very strange? You know Christmas is over, chirp. There, see? The passing proprietress agrees with us. I'm afraid all of you are the ones mistaken. Have you already forgotten? It's a new year. That's right. Christmas may come but once a year. But I don't think there's anything strange about celebrating the next Christmas now that we're in a new year. Besides, still winter, so the timing was perfectly. You're right, I forgot about Christmas. Holds unlimited possibilities, yes. Guess I have a lot more left to learn than I thought. Oh, no need to panic, young one. 1 year for everyone else need not be 1 year for Santa. There's every possibility Christmas may come again during the winter 11 months from now, and when it does, we Santas need to fulfill our sworn Santa duty to the best of our ability. No wonder you're the elder Santa. Your words are wise indeed. It's Christmas now? Oh, I didn't realize. In that case, I better keep delivering as many presents or shots as I can. Very well then, Santa Brigade, move out. Hurrah! I'm afraid Christmas is... It's okay, madam, don't worry about it. For the sake of your mental health, you're better off just making peace with the fact that here in Chaldea, neither Christmas, Halloween, nor the servant verse have any rhyme or reason them whatsoever. There we are, 30 deliveries.
配達に限りは
Oh,
ない
meteor foo. I guess while I'm here a
Yeah?
moment. I really do like Santa Altera, and I have seriously considered... Oh, right, she, No, she's, here somewhere. Wait, what? Shouldn't she be... She should be here. No, she's not.
我ながらいいち
Shouldn't she be here? All my servants should be in here. Oh, right, the ones marked are all in front. Or not. Strange she has that star, but she's not up there. I have seriously thought of grailing Santa Altera here. However, her third skill kind of makes me hesitate because it's the only not particularly useful one. It applies Ignore Invincible, which is situationally useful, increases star gather rate, which is especially nice for crits, as well as defense, but it inflicts stun after 3 turns, so it's extremely specific. Her MP produces a ton of stars, as you saw when I used it, so she's really good as a crit servant, but... While this does increase star gather, it does increase the crit damage, and the self-stun feels rather annoying. I do hope they go through another set of welfare buffs like they did with the Liz crew. That'd be really nice. An order for sweet confections. So Berserker. Oh dear, I'm starting to run low. I might simply want to... Akarna's almost done, it looks like. First let me check here. What's coming up? Alright. So I can use Caster Gil for this, Jason for this one. Santa... Ooh. Alright, so I need to save. So I need an archer, a caster, Saber, Ryder. I might call. Yeah. I might just call it after floor 35 because I'm running low on servants. Alright, so. Saber, caster, and archer. I cannot afford to lose. Saber, caster, and archer. I can use Lakshmi Bai for this. To do it here, but I'll have to use Scotty, I guess. No, not yet. Actually, there was no archers coming up, so I can use a Reshkigal. I'll use her. I'm definitely starting to hit the limits of my team, however, so I'll probably have to call the stream as soon as I run out. Kid wants some snacks. See if I can get some more Lakshmi cards here. Perfect.
共に戦おう。守るべき者のために。いけない子だわ。安心しましょう。いい指示だ。我が誓いを聞くがいい。
Alright, Lakshmi Bai will be able to do this pretty easily, I think.
一斉射撃。我が背にあるは国なり尊き民なり守らねばならぬ人々の幸福なりナヒンゲ活路を開く託された女神の力無駄にはしない。見てくださったマスター。
Saber, so now is when I get to whip out the one of the favorites. Yeah, I should probably use Siga, not. Oh, but I am running. Yeah, I'm definitely hitting the end here. Gil, and might as well go full buffs.
Bottle 目を離すなよ。球児、目を離すなよ。まだまだ物足りん。祭りだ。
Nobu Spark.
なんだと命令と注入しますどうかな。どうぞ。
Nobu. Is that so? Nobu Spark. Attack the one that resisted the most.
注入します。
球児、シャンパンタワーの用意だ。
清潔に。清潔に。
Here we are. Yes.
注入します。痛くはありませんよ。どうぞ。清潔に。
Dang, missed an 8% crit there.
そうですか。投薬します。一遍たりとも。
Nobu agonizing over funds, Nobu wanting sharp swords, Nobu wanting used rifles. Now we get to see some real damage from Santa Nightingale. No, that's just a heal. I always thought it was pretty cool how Caster Gill, for his casual outfit, he uses a tablet instead of a magic book like he does in his regular outfit. Actually makes a lot of sense. Alright, here we go. Now we get to see some real damage from Santa Nightingale. Blaze of Wisdom. They definitely want me raising new servants. Alright, we're gonna use Sieg for this one. Oh crap, we're running out. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to call the stream here. How much left? Oh my, she's actually really close to maxing out again. Alright, we'll go ahead and do this then. The appearance of the command cards. Let's see here. Oh yeah, you can make a servant look like any of the. Right, that's right. You can make the servants look like any of the ascensions if you want. Yep, this is a 1 out of 2. Okay, so let's go with Sieg here. Once doll daycare sets and creaking doll, slightly tattered doll. Might as well go for the Buster Brave chain. Mordred won't do much, but Cat and Sieg definitely will. Soundless bell, excellent. Stake of willing. Fortunately, I do not have enough servants to do this one. So, for better or for worse, I'm afraid I'm going to have to call the stream here. Right. I might do a bit more of this, but I was thinking next time I might try Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel a bit, since I've done Yu-Gi-Oh! A bit on this channel. And I haven't... And I'm probably going to be trying to see if what I can do on a free-to-play budget in that game as well. It's supposed to be like Hearthstone, and since I don't want to play Hearthstone in terms of how you get cards, and since I don't want to play Hearthstone itself for a number of reasons, Seems like a good direction to go. Alright, until next time, thank you again, I'll see you later. Thank you, and thanks for coming.